Alrighty then, everybody. Happy Friday. And I hope everyone is doing really peachy keen. And today we are going to sit down as the backloggers talk about games media's top 10 Pokemon all time. And joining me is our friend, Mr. Frank Adores Games himself. How are you doing there, Frank?
What's up?
Oh, just living the American dream, right?
Heck
One
yeah.
day at a time.
What anime was that song from?
That was actually from Persona 4, and that was from the
Okay.
dancing game.
Cool. It sounded very anime-esque.
Yeah, Persona has a lot of anime soundtrack, I guess you could say. That's the wintertime soundtrack, but that's remixed because Persona games have dancing rhythm games. So that's one of the dancing
Wait,
songs.
did you? I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, all the Persona games except for 1 and 2. They basically forget those exist, and then they go 3 to 5. All have a dancing spin-off game for all those games, and that's one of the
I
tracks
never
from
knew
the
that. That's cool.
the more you know, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's from. It's called Snowflakes Remix from the Persona 4 Golden or Dancing All Night track. I forget the name. It's like Dancing in Moonlight, Endless Nighttime, and something else. I forget. But yeah, that's what it's from.
It was
So
very good.
yeah, I know. Persona has really good soundtracks, and now that I got this optical drive, I guess you could say, I've been downloading all my CDs to audio files on here, so I've been slowly putting them on here. So it's been fun.
Nice.
But we're not here to talk about Persona. We're here to talk about Pokemon. Uh, Mr. Frank, what was your first Pokemon game?
Technically it was Pokemon Stadium, but the RPGs it would have been Leaf Green if we're counting emulation. If we're not, then it's Crystal.
Okay. What is your favorite Pokemon of all time, too? By the way,
Alakazam. I,
really,
I actually I
Alakazam?
actually like Kadabra's design more, but Alakazam's just better Kadabra. So
No kidding. I did not know that. For some reason, that kind of caught me off guard. I thought it was going to be something else, to be honest with you.
what were you expecting it to be?
To be honest with you, I thought it was going to be a water Pokemon.
Like Duckamon?
Like Duckamon? No, I
I
just
kind of wish
thought it
the
was.
Pokemons were named stupid names like that, like Duckamon. That's kind of cool.
Well, there's like Ducklet, and then there's like
Yeah, but
Swana.
I really need the Mon in the name for it to work for me.
Well, I know like the
Uh,
Pokemon
as
names
a kid,
also.
my favorite card was oh, I forgot its name. I almost called it the fake name I used to call it as a kid. What's it called? Golduck.
Yeah, Golduck.
I used to call him Blue Eyes, like the
Blue
Blood Dragon.
Eyes. What is it
I
in
think I thought
Spanish?
he was a dragon as a kid, but he's a duck.
It's like Azure or something, right?
Huh?
How do you say it? Blue eyes in Spanish is like Azure or something.
No. First of all, I didn't watch that show in Spanish. Second of all, no, you're way off.
What is it
Actually,
then?
I don't know how they translate it in the Spanish because I never saw it. So I don't know if they say ojos azules or they just say like blue eyes or whatever.
I don't know. It all depends because, like I said, the Pokemon have different names in different regions depending
Yeah,
on what it is.
I think the Latin American just sticks with the English translations. They just say it with a Mexican accent.
They would roll the R's. Is that what you're saying?
Obviously,
All
they would say
right. Well.
Pikachu.
Well, like I said, I for some reason I was thinking you were like a water Pokemon guy. I didn't expect Alakazam to hit that list there. To be honest with you, caught me a little bit off guard. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
But
like him because he was like the first quote unquote overpowered Pokemon that I used.
yeah, the original Glass Cannon, Alakazam.
Yeah, now he just sucks. Now he's just
uh,
glass. There ain't no cannon left. This is glass. Or at least that's how he
well,
was in ZA.
yeah, I don't know. He could rock it a little bit in ZA.
He was the worst one on my team though, and that made me very sad in the pants.
Alrighty. So, as everyone can kind of gather from the title of this, we are going to be looking at IGN, Polygon, and I can't decipher what Japanese site this is. I think it's from a Japanese TV show or TV network, I should say, that ran a
It's
poll. That,
the Rice Show, I think.
I don't think that's what it is, but
I think it is.
I don't think so. But we got I got three of these here. Um, One of them does the top 100, which is Polygon. IGN does top 30, and this one does kind of like a top 30 as well. But we're going to keep it condensed down to the top five. Otherwise, this would be a probably 15-hour show, depending
Top
on.
five or top 10?
Oh, sorry, top 10. Why did I say top five? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we're doing the top 10. And how would you like to do this? Would you like to talk
I
about
don't
our top?
know.
Would you want us to
See,
start with our top 10 and then we go critique the other two? Because I'm going to, before we get into this, I'll just let you know. The Japanese one just has like a fan vote. It doesn't actually have
oh,
any
okay.
blurbs to it.
Why don't we
Polygon
start
just
with the
kind of,
fan one? Why don't we start with that one then?
all
That's
right,
kind of
so
interesting.
we'll go fan one, then we'll go Polygon because Polygon doesn't really have like that deep of an explanation. But then we'll go IGN last because IGN has the big critique and we can kind of get into that one a little bit more. Okay, but do you kind of want to start our list at the same time and kind of talk about our reasons why we think these Pokemon are a top 10, or do we want to go after we critique the other ones?
I feel like a top 10 for me would be hard to do right now. I have like no idea. It would all just be like Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon, honestly.
Well, it's fair. It's whatever you think. But so then you just want to go ours after we go through every top 10?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, that's perfectly fine. All right, so we're going to start off here with the Japanese one, and we actually have a tie for 10th here, with 2,711 votes each. We're going to bring this up here. We have a tie between Gardevoir and Mimikyu from the Japanese audience as their number 10s.
I like
And
Mimikyu. You know what? I don't think it's like top 10 worthy, but I'm not upset that it's there. I like it more than Gardevoir. I never understood why people like Gardevoir. It just looks kind of lame.
I I think a lot of issues that kind of surround Gardevoir come from obviously the spicy art community online. Those
I I
degenerates.
I don't understand. They're supposed to be animals. I don't get it.
Well, I think over in America, people look at Gardevoir and it gives off a more feminine vibes to people. And the funny
I mean,
part is,
I guess, but it's like
well,
it's
that
supposed to be an animal.
it's supposed to be based off of a paladin or a knight because its Japanese name is Sir Knight.
Is it
And
really?
yes, that's its actual Japanese name for it is Sir Knight.
The Japanese are
So,
kind of stupid. I would I would not associate whatever. It's fine.
well, that's like what the design is kind of to look like because its head is supposed to be more of an armor, and this is supposed to be like a knight coat
What's the
and
other one
everything
called?
else.
The male one.
Gallade.
I feel like that one makes sense. Like if you swap those names, that would make sense. This looks like a person in a dress to me.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. Is a lot of people overseas saw it a lot differently than what the animators originally did, you know, wanted it to be. And then, of
Yeah.
course, because it has that more effeminate look to it and everything else like that, people ran wild with this one. But Mimikyu, for some reason, has also been kind of creeping up a lot more with like popularity. I think with a lot of people too, because
It's
I
cool.
like it. My wife likes it. It's got an interesting design and kind of story. But what about? Would you like to expound a little bit more on Mimikyu there, Frank?
Yeah, like on paper I should hate this thing because it's literally just Pikachu again, but for some reason it like works. Like I don't know why. I just kind of like the guy. I like how when you hit it, the head like tilts over. That one ability. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I like
disguise.
the like two actual eyes on the chest. And
Well,
like you
do you
said, like
know?
the lore is pretty like interesting. It's like disguising itself to be like more popular or whatever.
Yeah, it's like it wants to be loved, so it was like everyone loves Pikachu, so it tries to look like a Pikachu. But there's like some funny Pokemon Pokedex entries where it's like it's unseen horrors of Cthulhu hide underneath that little cloak.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty funny.
I would prefer this type of approach to a Pikachu clone than what they usually do, which is literally just like a lesser cool Pikachu.
Like insert random rodent and make it electric.
Yeah, like the flying guy. That
Like
one.
Emolga, the flying squirrel. Then there's
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
regular squirrel, and then there's like a
yeah,
chipmunk, and then there's just like an even shittier version of Pikachu that's Plusle and Minu.
yeah. Puzzle and Mino is like that's like the second most okay-ish ones in
I
my
don't like
opinion.
those ones. I hate them so much. They're
I
so
probably just like them
filler.
because they were like new when I was a kid. That's probably the only reason why. Honestly, if they came
I
out,
get.
yeah, if they came out now, I would hate them. So yeah, it's just because they were there when I was a kid.
But yeah, this is I would say this is okay for a top 10 because at least it's kind of interesting that there was a statistical tie here for at least number 10. But
Yeah,
to be honest with you, it shows that the popularity of Gardevoir is strong no matter where you're at. I think Gardevoir just is a fan favorite
true.
Pokemon.
Is it
Uh,
good? It's like okay competitive, right?
it's okay competitively. They gave it an alternate evolution form, obviously with Glade. They gave it two Mega evolutions. They really did a awesome design with its shiny for its Mega, where it's got like a giant black dress and everything. Um, so, the devs themselves and the artists that work on these games and the animes and stuff, like you could tell they listen to fan feedback and they just kind of give fans what they want. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised it made it on this list. For some reason, I thought it would be just a little bit higher, especially with when we get into some of these other Pokemon that we kind of see here, because you can't really space these ones out. You can just you kind of get a preview for this one at least. But yeah, overall, I would say these two make sense. Mimikyu put up a really strong showing here, so I kind of like that as well. That he's kind of been catching up with popularity with some people. I don't think a lot of people hate Mimikyu, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good thing to know. I don't really see anybody hating on it ever.
Yeah. So I could see maybe in the future we get more Mimikyu love in some way, shape, or form. Because I think if he continues to rise in
Probably.
popularity, yeah. I mean, I will say this: the Pokemon store actually, I bought my wife this. They have like the Mimikyu hoodies, where like the hood is an actual giant Mimikyu and stuff like that. So they
Oh, that's cool.
do, yeah, they merchandise the hell out of this guy. He's gotten plenty of T-shirts and hoodies and plushies, so
Yeah,
he's definitely getting up there in popularity.
definitely popular.
Yeah. Would you like to say anything more about this Japanese one?
No. Other than I wouldn't put Mimikyu in my top 10, but again, I'm not upset that he's there.
All right. Yeah, not egregious. Kind of safe start right
Yeah,
there.
it's like understandable even if I don't agree.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we're gonna go to Polygon.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
why
doing it
did?
like that? Okay, I thought we were doing like one and then the other one.
Yeah, that's what we're. Well, no, we're gonna do like the top 10 of each in a row.
Okay,
Make it a little
okay,
easier.
that's cool too. I like that.
Yeah. So Polygon's number 10 is Charizard,
I'm
and
surprised it's that low.
I agree with you on this one for sure. I thought
That's
this was gonna
weird.
be top five at the bare fucking
Top three
minimum.
at bare minimum.
Hold up, hold up.
I'm shocked it's 10.
Yeah, I got.
Listen, the next nine better be bangers. Otherwise, that's just wrong.
Yeah, sorry, but I don't know
That
what
that
happened there. Sorry,
that's
it
another
like
thing
messed
to
up on me.
keep in mind is like what comes after. If it's just like worse, it's like okay, it makes the placement of the previous one even worse. Then
Right, exactly. So they do have a little blurb over here. It doesn't get in depth as much. Few moments of 90s kids nostalgia measure up to tearing open a booster pack and pulling out a Charizard. Holographic or not, Charizard still has the same draw today. You don't have to look far to see YouTube clips or Instagram reels of people opening packs in search of a Charizard card and losing it ecstatically when they do. For as long as Pokemon exists, Charizard will maintain a spot near the top. See, that's the thing though, because they just kind of like lay it out right here. He is such a fan favorite. Like it is insane how the prices of Charizard Pokemon cards and everything are. That I'm still kind of shocked that this is at number 10, like you said, because
Yeah.
when we did our top 5 video game mascots, he was my number 1 video game mascot because Charizard, even though Pikachu is like I think more popular in terms of marketing, obviously, it's hard to say Charizard is not 1A or at that point.
Yeah, it's a close second to Pikachu, definitely.
Would you like to expound a little bit more on Charizard real quick?
I mean, he looks freaking cool. I really don't get why people get like upset that he's like as popular as he is. He's freaking cool. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, he's definitely like over. I'm blanking on the word. Over saturated or whatever. Like, yeah, like
Oversaturated,
he gets like too much attention from
mainstream.
like the Pokemon company, but like it makes sense why. Like he kind of earned it by looking cool. It's a pretty simple design too, but it like works.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like the safe normie pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like
sometimes the normies are based. Like people forget about that.
there's nothing wrong with being a normie. It's all about like what sells, and it's kind of hard to say like his design is anything terrible. I mean it's a fucking dragon, flying lizard, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Like
dragons are cool.
yeah, dragons are cool. Dragons are magical. They do
Zardon
what
is
they want.
based.
I mean, it's hard to argue against it too. He has 2 mega evolutions as well: Charizard X, Charizard
True.
Y, and he kind of was the first Pokemon to really set that into tone for some future mega evolutions as well, where he was so popular that he has 2 different forms right off the bat that two different things.
You also
Uh,
have the Gigantamax one that looks kind of okay.
I think the Gigantamax form actually looks really cool, to be honest with you. And I hate the Gigantamaxing overall, but I think
Yeah.
Gigantamax Charizard is actually one of the better designs out there.
Yeah, out of the Gigantamaxes, I think that one's my favorite one.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up real quick so people can see that a little bit better over here. Share this tab instead. All right, here we go. But yeah, here's what he looks like in his Gigantamax form.
Yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking rad. I can't argue that
Kind of
point.
reminds me of Joey Wheeler's Ancient Dragon, whatever that thing was called, when he used the
Oh,
Time Wizard.
oh, Thousand Dragon.
Yeah, that one. Kind of. I don't know why he doesn't look old, but
Yeah, I think I just like how his wings are just pure fire. You know,
you know what? I didn't notice that until you mentioned that right now. That is pretty cool.
yeah, like that's what I really like about his design when he goes Gigantamax because his wings just. It sounds like I'm being like a zoomer. It's like it's pure fire, bro. It's straight fire. But no, I'm being dead serious here. His wings
It is
literally
literally
become
fire this time.
fire. But yeah, there's
No cap.
definitely when we were saying though, it's just like yeah, he's got a not. I would say like you said, it's a basic design overall, but it's a cool design. He's got his little horns on the back of his head, the wings, fire, sharp claws. Like this is what we like to call like every little boy's fantasy right here is to have a pet dragon of some type like this.
Yep, it's
So
efficient.
yeah. So I can't really argue with this one. I just think it's too low. Because I feel
Yeah,
like this would be a lot higher, to be honest with you.
I would put it at least top three, but if it's like top five, I could understand. Still, number
Yeah,
10
I
is
could.
kind of crazy. I mean, at least it's there. I think a list is just wrong if it's not there at all.
Right. Like, if it misses the list, I would agree with you on that one. But if we're having it here at number 10, I still think it's too low. Top 5, I could see it, depending on who you're talking to. I just feel like if it was more of a consensus, like, this should be at least a top 5, in my opinion. And I'm not even, like, the biggest Charizard fan, but I can respect game, as they would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's dope.
Anything else to say about this?
He is really bad against stealth rocks though, so maybe that's why he's number 10.
He's quad weak to stealth rock.
Yeah, bye half of your health. That's crazy. They need to
Okay.
fix that. That's insane.
All right. Are you ready for IGN's number 10, sir?
Let's go. It's either gonna be epic or stupid. Oh, that's pretty epic.
Yes. So IGN's top 10 starts off number 10, Garchomp. And then let's read their little blurb here, too. This guy looks like a combination between a jet and a land shark, which is iconic in and of itself. But their role as Cynthia's partner Pokemon makes them a true Hall of Famer. No pun intended, I guess. Cynthia knew what she was doing with that choice. Garchomp's well rounded stats and its rough skin ability make it an absurdly good addition to almost any team. Garchomp doesn't just look like a jet plane either. It's able to fly at sonic speeds and and known uh, to eat entire flocks of birds midair, which is admittedly horrifying, but as a perfect example of this Pokemon's explosive power. So that's actually some Pokedex entries there. So number 10,
It's pretty
Garchomp
base.
here. You know what? I gotta give the writer some credit here. Actually put in the work to go in here, get us some Pokedex entries, and actually say something pretty cool. You know?
I did not know about that. The bird thing. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I haven't read every Pokedex entry. I should. We should do a video like that, going over some of the wild Pokedex entries. Uh,
Yeah, best Pokedex entries.
yeah, but at the same time, we have seen in the newer games out there, Garchomp flying around, and he does look like a jet plane, and it is very awkward looking and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've never seen flying Garchomp?
No, I haven't.
Oh, let me pull up a video real quick. But
Yeah,
yeah,
so while you pull that up, I haven't actually played Gen 4, so I've never faced a Garchomp in the games.
really,
But I know of its epic status within the community.
yeah, really, you never played a Gen 4 game, really? We got to change that
Nope.
this year, I think.
Nah, no we don't. Gen 4 sucks.
Gen 4 does not suck. You stop.
It sounds like terrible.
No, it's
Yes.
it's it's a little. It has an issue with I would say
Everything.
HM abilities, but no, the gameplay is pretty solid. But yeah, there's Garchomp flying around right
Nah.
there. That's how it
I thought you
flies.
were talking about like in the anime or something.
No, I've never seen it fly in the. I haven't watched the anime in decades, I would say. But no, that's Garchomp flying. They actually made that canon in the video games.
See, the problem is he's not just flying, he's also just like floating. Like it doesn't look like he's flying like an actual jet would. He's just like hovering there.
Well, that's what he's doing. You're not wrong about that. He's just floating around. But yeah, that was kind of like Garchomp. I think this is a good place for it to be number 10. I think
Yeah,
there are Pokemon that I would say are higher in my opinion, but
right. Yeah.
it's kind of hard to go against the pseudo legendary. Pseudo legendaries are very popular for obvious reasons. They're very iconic, very strong, and for it to be number 10, I want to see what's above it before I could give it too much of a critique. But
Right.
I think
I agree. It should be in the top 10. Where exactly is kind of dependent on the other ones.
yeah. I mean, just from pure iconicness, Cynthia is probably what everyone considers to be the greatest champion
Yeah.
out of all the Pokemon. Everyone likes her team. They market the hell out of Cynthia. Cynthia keeps reappearing in the Pokemon anime. When I had a Nintendo Switch, I even had a carrying case for my Switch that was just her Pokemon team on the carrying case. So I
Nerd.
I am a nerd, and that's fine. We're all nerds. But yeah, I could see this at top 10. How I think there's Pokemon I would consider higher, but we'd have to kind of get more deep into this conversation before we move on from that. But yeah, number 10, Garchomp, not bad. You have any closing thoughts on it before we go back to the Japanese list?
Uh, I have two perfect IV Garchomps in Pokemon Go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got something to say to that then. Shitty shiny.
What is it? I don't actually.
You can't tell really. Like the color palette that you see
It's just like
here,
the same shade.
it's like a little darker or a little lighter. I can't
Damn.
tell.
Yeah, yeah, those are definitely the worst. Like how? Why do they let that happen?
Yeah, like we were just kind of talking about earlier too. Charizard, great shiny. It has two shiny forms. The original one was purple,
Yeah,
and
the
then
original's kind of funny.
and it looks funny. And then they're like, "Nah, we gotta make this more badass." And then it becomes
Yeah.
black and red, and it's fucking pretty cool. Gardevoir is nice because it's like a teal green, or a sea foam green. I like that color a lot. And Mimikyu becomes silver, which I like a lot too. But Garchomp, like you can't even tell. Like it's ridiculously bad. It has a cool
Damn.
Mega Evolution kind of color, but the Mega is terrible. It actually downgrades it. And they just gave it a new one in Pokemon ZA, which I haven't used yet. Did you get that Pokemon Mega Evolution Garchomp Z?
No, I didn't.
I think is it tied behind the DLC? Is that why?
I don't. I don't remember. It might.
I think it might be tied behind the DLC because that's where we get the Z forms of other Pokemon. So maybe that's why.
Maybe. Yeah.
I got that DLC. It's not good.
I did not get it because
Yeah,
what was it like $30?
I know that.
35?
Yeah, but I had to. I try to at least review and test this stuff. But Jesus,
Yeah.
it is not a good DLC. It's just time trials and frustration. But all right,
Heck no.
okay. I think we'll save our top 10 for the end after we get all this
Yeah.
compiled together.
Well. Yeah.
So that sounds like a
Again,
plan.
I honestly I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. It's that is like saying just like random Pokemon.
You you could come up with something. I believe with you. You got 3 hours and a whole lot of conversation. I'm pretty sure you could come up with something in
Is
that.
Goku Super Saiyan 4 a Pokemon?
If you want it to be, I guess.
Okay, that's number 4.
All right, going back to the Pokemon Japanese poll here with a whopping 2,749 votes. We got Lucario.
I've never understood the Lucario hype.
You
He
know
he's
what?
he just kind of looks okay, and also I just don't really like the like humanoid ones that much.
You know, like the bipedal Pokemon. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's not me no likey. Me give me rat. I like rat or bee or other animals, not like oh I'm like a person kind of.
So, like, do you have a problem with like an ostrich because it stands on two legs? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, that one's okay.
That was okay. You just don't like when they have like more of a fighting
It,
form, but he's a fighting Pokemon and psychic Pokemon.
yeah,
I mean, those kind of
which is
fit
funny because
more.
I don't hate Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan, and that's like the same thing. It's maybe it's because they're not as popular or something. I don't know.
Is you're a 151 boomer? That's what you're trying to say here. You're like,
I
I
mean,
like it when my
there's that
Pokemon look
too.
like men, not fur bait. That's what you're trying to say here.
I mean, I wasn't thinking of that, but then no, that's not really a factor for me. I don't even think about that because that's I don't think about that ever. But now that you said it, you made it even worse.
Well, I think also Lucario has really fun typing. It is steel and fighting type. He kind of gives off that Anubis look to him, especially with his Mega Evolution Z
Yeah,
form.
you know, I will give him credit for that. That is kind of a cool like design kind of thing they were going for.
Yeah.
I think it might just because he's like too popular. Like I don't like if he was like a whatever like nobody really cares. I'd probably be like, yeah, he's all right.
Oh, so your list would be like all contrarian picks. It's like I
Well,
like Bellsprout because he's not that cool, bro.
well, Bellsprout is cool, so you gotta pick like one that's not actually cool.
Bellsprout's not cool, bro.
Bellsprout is the coolest.
No, Weeping Bell's better.
I mean, obviously, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
No, but I think
Again,
also
like I'm not even kidding. I bet if people were like less like, oh my god, Lucario, I would like hate him less. Because there's just like no reason to love him that much. He's just like okay. oh my god, it's like Goku. He has a Kamehameha. Like, yeah, I don't care.
Isn't that like? I thought it was also because he had like the same voice actor for one of the movies too as Goku's. I think
Does he
that's.
have what's his face? Oh, I forgot his name. I'm
I
blanking on his
forget.
name.
I forget his name too. Yeah.
Oh,
Chris.
no, that's Vegeta. Is it Sean Schemmel for
Yeah,
Goku?
Sean Schimmel. Yeah.
Was he Lucario's voice actor in that
I
one
don't
movie?
know. Someone told me that, and I never bothered to look into it because I could care less who Lucario's voice actor was. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna look that up right now.
I know
Cause
the
that
voice of Yugi Moto, Dan Green. He was a voice of a Pokemon.
which one?
He was Trico.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. No wonder I
Yeah,
like Chico so much.
yeah. Trico's my favorite Pokemon of all time. But when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively, at the Pokemon Nationals, they get the voice actors to show up and do like a live Yu-Gi-Oh duel as their
Oh, really?
characters
That's
in
cool.
voice, and they do autographs after the show. So I actually had a Trico Pokemon card, and I got him to sign it from Dan Green.
That's epic.
Yeah, I wish I
So
still had it.
fact check true. It was Sean Schemmel at one point.
Are you serious?
Yeah, unless Google. I mean, hold on. This might actually not be true because Google AI's like summary thing. They just make shit up, so maybe it's not true. Let me do some more. Okay, no, yeah, it is. It is him.
All right, so there, random fact that I fucking knew for no reason at all.
That is pretty
Comes
cool.
through. Yeah, so there you go. Dan Green was Trico, and Sean Schemmel was Lucario. So the voice of Goku and Yuki Moto were actually Pokemon. Not even like human characters; they were actually Pokemon, which is weird.
That's like the best part, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Lucario was kind of already destined to. I think, as they would say, it was an industry plant. I mean, he got his own
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Um, in Diamond and Pearl, and I think Platinum too. There's a special island section where you can go to, and you get a Ryula, which is the baby form of
Right, yeah.
Lucario. I mean, they give it to you in X and Y, basically a free Mega Evolution Lucario to fight gym leaders right away. You know,
Can't you get one pretty early on in ZA as well? Or am
I
I
think
tripping?
I think you might be able to, but I can't remember. Um, the new Pokemon games that are coming out in that Legends format, they basically just require you to keep capturing Pokemon and trying to fulfill, specialty missions. I think more so like Ryulo came so late in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl though, and you had to make like a friendship check, a sunshine check because they can only evolve after their friendship reaches a certain affinity, and it has to be during the daytime, not nighttime. So I think it was also just the amount of work people put into like raising their like Ryulas to become Lucario also kind of helps with its popularity, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a
Also, because he
dog.
does the Kamehameha, and that's epic.
Aurasphere. Well, Aurasphere is a great move too because it doesn't miss.
I never miss.
Yeah, it has basically 100% accuracy, and it looks cool. I mean, they put him in Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
But that's
that's another thing. Him being smashed helps a lot.
Yeah, like that's another thing too. We should kind of add in here: Pokken Tournament, Smash Brothers, all the outside Pokemon games too. He's in a lot of these
Did he have
spin-off
a good
games.
Did he have a good Pokemon card?
Um, Not really. When I was playing, he never had like any really cool artwork, and he had never really had any cool viability. Um, per se. And collectors, I never really had any. That's funny that you bring that up. When I was hanging out with the Pokemon community and doing my collecting and stuff, nobody was ever really collecting Lucario cards. His cards are pretty bad, I mean, both like artwork wise and just competitive wise. So I don't
That's
think any.
surprising, actually.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there was like people who collected like the shiny ones, but a lot of people don't like Lucario's shiny form because he looks like a highlighter marker because he's like bright yellow. Like, have you ever seen
Oh
Lucario's
yeah,
shiny?
yeah. That's right. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember now. Yeah.
I gotta bring this up for people who are watching.
It is pretty like construction worker with the vest on type of vibe there.
Yeah, this is from the Pokemon TCG Pocket game over here.
I kind of like it actually.
You know what? I don't hate it. I mean, people kind of talk about like the like the green shinies. This is like borderline green shinies. This is like the next tier highlighter yellow. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just okay. It doesn't impress me, as I would say. But there's way worse shinies like Garchomp. Garchomp's shiny, terrible, absolutely fucking terrible.
Terrible.
But yeah, like you said, they really pushed Lucario. Like there's no ifs ands buts about it. They really were trying to make him a thing. I think he has more popularity than people realize, obviously from other media. But at the same time, I don't think he should be number 9 on here. I feel like there's just other Pokemon that were better. But this is the Japanese list, so I wonder how he stacks up with the other list so far. And I
Yeah,
want go
it
on.
doesn't surprise me that he's here, but I would not put him here at all. But I don't know. It doesn't surprise me for some reason. He's always seemed popular to me.
Yeah, I mean, he's also an interesting Pokemon too because he has like a that like psychic kind of link to him as well. A lot of people like for him too. He has a very diverse move pool.
Yeah.
He's a Pokemon that's a great fill-in Pokemon because he covers a lot of typings and everything else. But he kind of like we were saying with like Alakazam and stuff like that. He is a glass cannon. He's weak to his own
Oh,
type, and that
I didn't know that. That's funny.
well because he's Steel type too, so he's actually weak to fighting, which is funny.
Oh yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, so he does take some more hits than usual. Like it all depends how you train him, but overall, would I put him at number 9? I could see him being in the top 10, but I also feel like you know this guy would be. I think he would be lower in a list like mine. Would he? I don't even know if he would be top 25 to me, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I could see him in the top 100, but I don't know where I would put him personally. Um, that's all I have to say. Do you have anything more you'd like to add about Lucario, Frank?
He's stupid and I hate him.
Fair enough.
No, not really. He's fine. It's just whatever.
All right, we're gonna go to Polygon's number 9 here, and number 9 is Tyranitar.
You know what? That's a good pick. I
It's
don't know, like, I don't know if I would put him over Charizard, but like nine, I think nine's a solid spot for him.
all right. Let's read the little burb here. It's freaking Godzilla. That's how they start off with this one.
I mean, that's fact check true.
Seriously, is there anything else you need to say about this powerhouse? This pseudo legendary has enjoyed enduring popularity since its introduction due to its similarities to Japan's most famous kaiju. If only you didn't have to endure 25 levels of Pupitar to get there. You know what? I can see Tyranitar getting up there. He is a fan favorite. They've put him in many movies. Obviously, I think a lot of people even love his entire evolution line too, except for grinding up Pupitar. But people like Pupitar too. You know,
Yeah, it's just the grind that's like, okay, I want to see the next Pokemon now in this line.
I think it's just a grind with every pseudo legendary. But if we just take out the grindy part and just go with the aesthetic part, yeah, they've expanded so much on Tyranitar's lore. Like he has to eat a mountain of dirt, and they can move mountains with
Yeah.
their arms and stuff like that. They literally introduced a rival Pokemon to him in
Oh
Sword and
yeah,
Shield with
that one looks terrible. The fridge
Dredalugon.
Pokemon.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be like a skyscraper.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a skyscraper. It looks like a fridge though.
He looks weird. Well, because he also has like an evolution where he becomes like a bridge.
That's stupid.
I listen.
Wait, I don't remember that one. What? Can I see that?
I forget how to spell this guy's name because it's like
Just
Dredalugon.
look up Bridgemon.
No,
See,
they're
if
probably
they were called Bridgemon, this would be so much easier to find. Hear us out, Nintendo.
no, not Dred. Well, oh, fuck. Sword. And Shield Pokemon. I forget how to spell this guy's name. It's like Dredalugon or something like that. It's such a weird name. All right, I gotta look this up real quick. I got the Pokedex in front of me.
Yeah, so while you're doing that, Tyranitar, freaking cool looking. If I remembering the lore correctly, before he was actually like an official design, I forget the artist names, but the like artist who did the main designs,
Yeah,
uh,
I know who you're
got
talking about, but I'm forgetting his name too.
yeah, I forget the name. He got like contracted to do like kind of like what if designs for the next Pokemon games by this magazine, and more or less like Tyranitar was there alongside I think like a turtle Pokemon that obviously didn't make it into the game.
Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, this is what his evolution looks like.
Okay, I've never seen. Wait, that's the evolution.
Yeah,
So the other one's not the final one.
no. So this is its basic form,
What?
Durdalugon,
That's stupid.
and then here's his Gigantamax form,
Yeah, okay, that one I remember. That one. That was,
and then this is his evolution.
what? Hold on. He could evolve.
Yeah, he evolves in Scarlet and Violet. He gets that evolution, I think,
Oh, is that
and
new?
yeah, it's new.
Okay, that's probably why I didn't know.
Yeah, and then he becomes a bridge, like an actual bridge. Like when he attacks,
Yeah.
this spreads out, and he just becomes a bridge.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah, but no, going back to Tyranitar now because that's what we're talking about here. I like him a lot. Obviously, he's dark. He was like one of the first iconic dark Pokemon too from Gen 2 as well when they introduced dark typing. Because it really
Yeah,
was just Umbreon and him that were like the only
Umbreon,
cool
him,
ones.
and the bird, and the
Murkrow.
Houndoom.
Houndoom was cool. I forgot. I always forget Houndoom is Gen 2. But yeah, Houndoom, Houndour, but they were cool. I mean, they're dogs. They're hell dogs at that, too. It's like, it's kind of hard to mess that up.
Yeah,
And fire typing and dark typing are really good. But dark and rock, also really good typing, too. And he's got really powerful stats. And he still hangs around. Sandstorm is a hell of an ability, too. Let's just be honest about that. Like,
true.
especially in VGC today, where it has like all these other special hidden abilities where I think like rock Pokemon take 50% less physical damage too when Sandstorm's up, which they
That's
don't
crazy.
yeah, they don't tell you about that stuff. But yeah, I aesthetically speaking though, I think his cards are also kind of collectible. But ironically enough, he doesn't really get that much love outside of the mainline games. He's not really used as much in spin-offs and stuff like that too. There's that one movie where Tyranitar kind of becomes like evil Tyranitar. He's like really super dark green and purple, and then like Brock's Onyx just like messes him up at the end. It's pretty funny. But outside of that, yeah, Tyranitar just he's just like a fan favorite. And I think more of the competitive scene than just other forms of media.
Yeah. I don't remember ever seeing him as a kid, and that's probably because like what you're saying, he's just not as popular as other ones.
I mean, he's really popular, but they don't use him for a lot of stuff. That's the thing.
That's a yeah. Popular with the fan base, but not necessarily like as present as something like Charizard.
Yeah, like the artist and the Pokemon Center proper don't really put him out as much.
Yeah,
Hmm.
which is a shame.
But yeah, Polygon's number 9, Tyranitar. Pretty good pick. To be honest with you, I could see this being in at number 10 more than number 9. But I think that's only because I would
Yeah,
move Charizard up a lot higher. That's just me.
yeah,
But okay.
yeah. I don't know if I would put him above Charizard. I think I already said that, but yeah, that's like the only thing that's kind of like, But since they're so close together, it's like okay, fine.
Okay. Do you have any closing thoughts about Tyranitar?
Uh, no, I was. Yeah, I messed up my joke in my head. I was gonna try to say the Japanese way they say Godzilla, but then I thought of saying Goku's misread name in Japanese, which is Mago Gosora, but that's not that's not the same thing.
Gojira,
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
our favorite metal band, Gojira.
Although
Uh,
Mago Gosora sounds better.
all right, we're gonna go to number 9 over here. I want you to read this one because I'll need some water in a second. But IGN's number 9 is Suicune, the water dog Pokemon, as a lot of people
Water
say.
dog.
So, could you read this real quick while I get some water?
Yeah, for many players, Suicune, who the Master Ball was for. Is that true? Oh no, never mind. I was thinking of something else. They turned the heads of the legendary boxer and start from Crystal. Oh yeah, that's stupid. And the opening title sequence of the game just cemented their coolness. Basi- Basically, an environmentalist. What? No, this is stupid. What is this? Basically, an environmentalist in a leotard-esque body?
Leopard,
No.
leopard-esque.
Oh yeah, leopard-esque body. It has the ability to purify water sources. That's a cool Pokedex entry thing. Dashing around the world on the winds to do so. I don't remember that part, but that's cool. The role in Pokemon Forever, I don't know what that is, can't be overlooked. Oh no, is that the third, fourth? No, it's the fourth movie because it says Forever.
Yeah.
Especially the climax of the film as they can try to help Celebi. I don't remember that part. Showing their impressive Pokemon as the Heart of Gold. Has a Heart of Gold.
Yeah, but Suicune over here, number 9. Uh, we call them the legendary dogs, but they are in fact cats. That was actually put to rest by the creator of them themselves. So
Wait,
Suicune,
what number is this? 8?
number 9.
Oh, number 9. Okay, I guess that's fine. I don't know. Like, I kind of like Suicune because of Crystal, but I don't. It's also not that cool.
I think out of all the legendary dogs or cats, I call them dogs. They're dogs to me. They're always going to be dogs.
Whatever. Cats are stupid and dumb and should be exterminated. Let's call them dogs.
But I think out of all of them, between
cat genocide,
Entei and Raikou, I think Suicune looks the best out of all of them. What do you think? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do agree. It's like the best looking one.
Yeah, I think it has the best shiny. I think it has the overall. I think it has always been more well received competitively too, because Suicune water typing, mono water type at that too. It's also very bulky, and I think it has a decent move pool. And like I think they knew what they were doing as well when they said out of all the 3, they were going to make that like the legendary for the definitive edition of Crystal. So
yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like I should like this Pokemon more because how much I like Crystal, but it's kind of like whatever.
You know what? The problem is it's a legendary Pokemon too, you know. And I feel like there's just much better legendary Pokemon as well. Like if we had to come up with like a top 5 like legendary Pokemon, like you don't have to name them. Would Suicune make your top 5 legendaries? And to me, no. Suicune I don't even think would come to mind until maybe at the tail end of top 10, and that's maybe. How about you there, Frank?
I think it wouldn't, only because I hate legendaries, and my top 5 would be the ones from Gen 1.
So only
but if we're expanding that to a top 10, then yeah. But that's mostly because I just hate legendaries after Gen 2.
Why do you hate legendaries? I don't know. I didn't hear this.
They're stupid. Like they're trying to be cool. They're trying to be like, oh look, this freaking cool Pokemon, but they're also stupid looking or dumb.
This is a fighting word, sir. Rayquaza's not dumb.
No, there's some exceptions. Okay, don't get carried away. Rayquaza is epic, but the other 2 are stupid. Oh, I'm a big whale. Oh,
Why do you hate whales?
I'm a big nothing. What's the other one? A volcano? That's
Well,
stupid.
Groudon is more closely related to Godzilla to me personally than Tyranitar. But I can understand
Yeah,
that.
but he is kind of dumb looking. I don't know.
I
I just don't like. I think they're like way too like. Oh my god, they're awesome. Like no, they're not. Raycon is awesome. The other two are just like okay.
yeah, I don't know. I think I like Kyogre's design a little bit more, even if he is a little basic. But I don't know. My wife has been playing like Pokopia, the Animal Crossing Pokemon game, a lot.
Yeah.
He's pretty chill. He's kind of funny. Like it's fun to come across that Kyogre, and there's other Pokemon there. But like I said, when I don't mind Suicune, but I always forget like Suicune exists. Like when I'm having like a real deep thought about like what Pokemon I like, Suicune doesn't exactly make that list off the top of my head. Like if I see a Suicune, I'll be like, I don't hate you, Suicune, and then I'll forget
Yeah.
about Suicune later. It's like I like you, but I don't love you, Suicune. I'm not putting a ring on it, you know.
Yeah, Suicune's cool, but I feel like it's not as cool as it should be.
Like it
But
could
I
be
don't know
cooler.
why.
I don't know. What about the paradox form of this one, Walking Wake? Do you like Walking Wake at all? Have you ever seen that one?
That sounds R worded, so no.
so
I think I have.
so here is Walking Wake, which is in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They have paradox Pokemon.
Yeah, those are like the stupid ones, aren't they?
I like a lot of those designs. I'm not gonna lie, but this is
Also, oh my god, that's the worst thing ever. Real
but
quick, I gotta say, in emotion though, Suicune looks 10 times better because the little white things are moving.
that is true.
I forgot about that. He looks
I
way cooler in motion than just the still. That's on the screen right now, that needs to die. Get that off my screen. What is that?
you
That's
never
so
see
terrible.
you never seen Walking Wake, bro?
I'm pretty sure I've seen it like delete him from my mind.
Yeah, this is Walking Wake.
That
This
isn't
this is
there one
the
that's like a woolly mammoth one or something?
uh I mean in Pokemon lore, yes,
No, but
but
like this type of like thing they're doing.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Don Fan got two paradox Pokemon, like a futuristic one and a ancient form. Uh,
Oh, that's so stupid. I hate
I
Pokemon.
like them though. I like some of these designs. I don't like this one personally.
This
Uh,
one's terrible.
oh, if that's the case, did you ever see Raging Bolt?
That which one is that one?
That is Raiko's Pokemon.
I know I've seen it, but I can't picture it in my mind. Oh, it's that one. Yes. That one's so cool, Carl. That's a 10 out of 10.
I
No,
don't know if you're being
like
sarcastic or serious.
they need to fire people. What is this? That's nothing.
So I guess the charitable way to kind of go with it, Brontosaurus, but
No,
it's a thunder
I
type.
understand that, but
No, but
why?
this is like the thunder cloud, and this is supposed to be lightning.
Yeah, it's dumb. That's terrible. This is the worst, literally the worst thing ever.
But yeah, we'll get back
How many Pokemon are there?
over 1,000.
This would be a number 1,000 on the list, or lower because it's over 1,000.
Well, it is already very low. It's like 1,021, so it's already
Yeah,
close to the bottom.
this would be somehow would be 1,022nd place.
But yeah, for me, Suicune, I don't think you cracked my top 10. I don't even think you cracked my top 30 either. To be honest with you,
But
Suicune.
would he crack your crack though?
No, no,
Yeah,
he would
that
not.
mine either.
Mhm.
Because he's an animal. That's disgusting.
I don't know what you're into in your free time, but that's what you do. It's between you and God, as they would say. Yeah. But I have nothing else to say about Suicune other than I like it aesthetically, but overall, I'm not running out to the Suicune store to go
Again,
buy
in
it.
motion though, he does look way cooler.
That is true. Um, but in motion, does that make him a top 10 Pokemon in it? That's the second question.
No,
All right. So yeah, I kind
maybe
of agree.
top 30 though.
I don't know about top 30. That's a list, you know. That would be
Maybe
a.
top 50 with Ryan Seacrest or whatever that was.
I don't even get that reference, to be honest with you.
It's radio.
Oh, it's a radio thing. See, I didn't listen to.
Yeah.
I don't listen to. I was listening to
I
sports
don't
talk.
think they do that anymore. That was like 1,000 years ago.
I think he still has a show.
I'm sure he does. Here, let me look that up. I think it's
Yeah.
top 30. Top 30 with, is it autocomplete? Ryan? No, it doesn't. Maybe it wasn't top 30.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was top 30. It just didn't autocomplete for some reason. Apparently he's still doing it.
Yeah, he is. I know that.
No, wait. Why is this saying Ryan Fox? That's not who I'm looking up. Come on. What? Hold on. Google, what are you doing? How do you spell his name? Seacrest? Like that? Hey, you do. It was top 40, not 30. Okay, that's what it was. But apparently Ryan Fox, if he's a real person, is also doing that. Anyways, that's way off topic.
Yeah. All right. So I had to. So this next Pokemon, I always forget its name because it has
Billy
two Paradox Pokemon, and I
I
always
think it's
forget
called
that
Billy Bob.
it's not called Billy Bob. I just had
Billy
to.
Bobamon.
I just had to double check this one real quick here just to verify his name. So the number 8 Pokemon from the Japanese list with
We can't see it, by the way. It's still.
I'm bringing up here soon.
Oh, okay.
With 2,757 votes, and that is the Paradox Pokemon Slitherwing. Sorry, I was like Slithering.
Oh,
No,
that's the Paradox one. That's not just normal ass Venomoth or whatever his name is.
Volcarona. No,
Volcarona, not Venomoth.
no, not Venomoth. No, completely different Pokemon.
Wait, they picked the stupid version instead of the real one?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, that looks basically the same. Can we get a side by side comparison? Because I cannot tell. I'm not like that big of a Volcarona fan. I cannot tell that's not the real one.
Yeah, so here's the Volcarona.
Yeah, that's OG.
And then here it's Paradox forms.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that one. I do remember the robotics future one. That's right.
Yeah, so there, like I said, there's Iron Moth, which is the future form, which is the robotic version, and then Slitherwing, which actually is a fighting type, believe it or not.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so
wait, fighting bug or just fighting?
It's fighting bug.
Okay. I thought you were telling me it was just straight fighting.
No.
To kill somebody.
No, but I fucking don't like this. It's like a Stegosaurus. You know? Like I don't like that.
I guess that is what they're going for, but since it's a bug, that's not what I immediately think of.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like here.
Yeah,
There we go. That's a better photo of it.
Yeah, that's a way better photo. You know what? That photo makes it a little bit better. The other ones look stupid.
But I don't like it though. I think it's just
it's just fine. It's like not top 10 worthy. Is it good competitively, or why are the Japanese loving it so much?
I actually couldn't tell you. Like this one, out of everything that we kind of have coming up here, that we have obviously the previews for, when we go back and look at it, I don't know why this one is so high up here. And like, look, it beat out Pokemon like Gengar.
Oh, wait a minute.
Like that's what I'm saying here. This is the first
Japanese smoker.
I gotta come back here for a second. There's no way in hell like this one should make this list. I don't get it. It's not as cool looking. I think it's aesthetically a downgrade from Volcarona in every way. I don't get why it's fighting type. That's stupid. Like I said, it's trying to look like a Stegosaurus. Like I don't think that there's other ways to kind of put around it other than I don't know what this is supposed to be other than that, because it's it's not bipedal. Obviously, he's walking around on 4 legs. It looks like it's got like a little. Its helmet crests are more like horns. Its wings look like horns. But beyond that, it's just like I don't know, man. This is such a downgrade overall from like the original Volcarona. I would dare say even the fucking robotic form looks way better than this form.
Whoa. Peradventure, Carl. I don't know about that.
I just don't
go that
far.
far.
I don't like this guy. I think he looks better shiny. because I think it's like green color or something like that. Let me pull up a shiny form of this
Yeah,
guy.
I'll say the opposite. The Future Robot one is worse than this one, but just because it's like literally the same thing but Future Robot.
Yeah, here we go. Oh man, it had a cool photo and then it takes me to Reddit and it gives me a crappier photo. Don't I hate when that
Reddit is
happens?
awesome. Reddit Gold? How much Reddit Gold do you have, Carl?
I didn't even know that was a thing, a thing. To be honest with you,
Come on, I don't even use Reddit. I know it's a thing.
I don't use Reddit. That's what I'm saying. Dude. But yeah,
Exactly, I
here.
don't either.
Well, here's the
Okay, yeah,
shiny form of
that
that.
looks really cool. Actually, I like that.
I like it better as shiny because it's gold.
No,
I think
that's
the
top 3 now because it's shiny. Okay, maybe not that good, but it
oh,
does
hold
look
on here.
significantly better.
Hold
Yeah,
on here.
peradventure me.
We're
Whatever,
throwing out
guys,
all the hot
peradventure.
takes today. I also think I like that its tail's purple. Purple is my favorite
I
color,
like
so
purple tail.
I like that a little bit more. But I don't know. Japan. Is this
Yeah,
really better than Gengar?
no.
Is
Here,
it
scroll down a little bit. What else is it better than? Let's see.
Umbreon or
Umbreon?
Blackie?
No.
Garchomp it was like
No.
22.
Better
Charizard.
than Charizard?
Oh man, the Japanese really. It's
No. How
even better
Charizard
than
not make top
Volcarona.
10?
Hydreigon.
No. All of
Di-
these are better.
Quagsire. Well, this is
You know
already
what? I
wrong.
would unironically put Ditto above it. Unironically.
Fluttermane, Arcanine. Wait, why are there two fucking Tatsuguris on this
Because that's
list?
the female one or whatever.
No, that's just one of the different colored ones.
Well, they just like the other color better.
Wow, they Tyranitar.
Yeah, nah, the Japanese. Listen, Carl. I'm thinking. What were they called? Fat boy and little man. We need another one. What should the third one be called? Tall, skinny,
Middle child.
middle child.
We're gonna drop middle child on you guys.
Don't spoil the list.
I didn't. Well, we kind of already spoiled the next two. You
No,
know.
it's okay. I haven't looked at them yet.
I don't know, man. This.
Yeah, no, this probably one sucks. Next, let's get to the next list.
Yeah, Slithering. No. All right. Next
Cool
up.
name though, but not enough
What?
to save it.
Okay, this one. Ah, Alolan Raichu for Polygon's number 8.
Okay, I already know normal Raichu, which is superior to this piece of crap, is not going to be on the list above it. So yeah, no. I don't get why people like this one. He looks stupid. He looks like you could bully him. He looks too soft.
Look here. I'll say this. All right. Let's read the little blurb here. In the Alola region, Raichu, already one of the best Pokemon of old time on its own right. That's a fucking foreshadowing. I hope. Stands on its tail, riding around like a futuristic skateboard. Radical, like it feels like it. There's something that it's just like radical and
Futuristic skate. Hold on. We gotta back up. Futuristic skateboard. It's like magic or whatever. It's not futuristic, man.
These people are like they
are
saw
these people
back.
Japanese too?
They saw Back to the Future, like part 2, and they're like, "That's what I want."
No, not everything that hovers is a futuristic skateboard.
Listen, that's what they were working with. All right, this is Polygon. We gotta give them.
You are right though. Like that's why they went to that, but that's not what's happening in this design at all.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go on here. Radical and a true throwback to the '90s vibe that allowed Pokemon to flourish into the unstoppable cultural force it is today.
This is like the least '90s Pokemon thing I've ever seen.
This is like,
how is this '90s at all?
Because it's a Raichu, and Pokemon. That's it. That's really it.
It's a Raichu.
It's a Raichu. That's their logic. That is literally their fucking logic right here. Already one of the best Pokemon of all time in its own right. They fully come out and tell you it's just because it's fucking Raichu.
Listen, normal Raichu is based. This one looks stupid. Isn't it like Psychic Fairy or whatever?
It's Psychic and Electric.
Oh yeah, what? Yeah, it wouldn't be Psychic Fairy. I'm stupid.
Yeah, look, don't get me wrong, okay? I'll say this.
My bad, Carl. I messed up.
You're fine. Look, I will say this. It's not terrible on the eyes, I will say
no,
that.
It's
if you showed this to a woman, they would probably think it's cute, right? I think you and I can agree on that.
Yeah, it definitely passes the woman test.
I know, and it does have that fun aesthetic where Alola is based off of obviously Hawaii. So they were trying to come up with like a surfboarding Pokemon and everything else like that. You can
Wait,
totally
wait, wait.
tell.
Can we scroll back down to the blurb again? Because what you just
Yeah.
said just unlocked something.
Okay, what are we
Futuristic
looking?
skateboard. Yeah, dude, it's a surfboard. I wasn't even thinking about it not being futuristic skateboard. It's literally the other kind of board. It's a
Yes,
surfboard.
it's a surfboard. Yes, because for everyone who doesn't know, Sun and Moon take place on basically Hawaii. They're inspired by the Hawaiian Islands. Their Pokemon are based off of Hawaii themes. Even their legendary Pokemon are based off of Hawaiian myths. All right, except for
The best state.
yes, where if AC listens to this later, he's going to be like, "Oh no, is Carl going to talk about Hawaii again?" I'm not. I.
He is. We are. Deal with it, AC. Stop oppressing us.
But yeah, at number 8, though.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
nah, nah.
this is fucking. Hold on. Let's pause for a second here. This is Polygon saying top 100 Pokemon of all time. By the way, so they said Alola Raichu. There are like not that there's like 90 other Pokemon worse than this one. All right, and I'm sorry. This one's like throwing me for a curveball here. I don't know how they came to this one. You know what? I didn't look in how they came to vote for this one. If it's like one person or like two.
I don't remember about this list specifically, but a few months ago when you said you wanted to do this topic, I like read one of them, and there was like no criteria really. It's kind of like, well, we're just kind of like basing it off like vibes right now.
Yeah, it's
Basically,
like
is that there was no criteria basically.
well, like I'm saying, was it like the whole office and they pulled like everyone in the office, like who's your favorite Pokemon, or did they just find like the one weeb that's like still obsessed with Pokemon, like the one they them or she her? Because I'm being serious here. Those are the only people that would probably write that article for
This is
Pokemon.
the Grok generated list where they just ask Grok.
Oh, you know what?
Actually, no, it would come up with a better list.
We should have fucking done that.
We
No,
can still do it.
we can do it. We'll do it at the end. No, fuck that. We won't. We won't have a top 10. Frank and me. We're gonna have Grok.
Yeah.
Grok's top 10 will be after we do all this one.
It's gonna say Digimon by accident. It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh my god, Agumon at number 1.
Yeah, let's include Digimon in the list.
Who would win, Grok, Digimon, or Pokemon, and why?
Yeah, no, this is a terrible choice. Not top 10, maybe top 100. Nah, there's too many Pokemon. Maybe top 200.
Yeah, I can see it. You know, here, how about I say this? If you were a woman, would this make your top 10?
I don't think so.
Because
I think there's other cuter Pokemon out there.
You know, I wish my wife was up here. Sandra!
Right, do you like Alolan Raichu?
I was like, what are your top, like, you as a woman with a vagina and woman bits, what like is your cute Pokemon top 10? Because she actually, when I was collecting Pokemon, she would kind of go through my bulk and just collect all the cute Pokemon. So I wanted to,
yeah.
I wonder what her answer would be for this. If you're a woman watching this later, like, leave it down in the comments. Like, how do you pick your Pokemon? Am I being sexist?
AC,
and if I am,
includes you.
Yeah, AC, you're kind of like a woman, right?
Basically, borderline.
But I don't know. I like its typing. I like its aesthetic, I guess you could say, for the region it's from. I will give them, an A for creativity,
I won't. I'll give him an F for messing up the cool Pokemon that nobody really likes because it gets overshadowed by Pikachu.
It's overshadowed. All right. Yeah, that's the number 8s have been fucking curveballs so far. Slitherwing and Alola Raichu. I did not fucking expect this at all.
The next one better lock in, or we're ending the stream right now.
All right, let's go back here. IGN's number 8.
Please be good. Please be good.
Number 8 is Mew.
Is that too low or is that too high?
Let's read the blurb here. Okay. From the early days of searching for it under a truck, I think everyone who went to elementary school kind of got that reference, to be honest with you. Mew has always had a certain mystique about it for players. It's said to contain the DNA of every single Pokemon, with every other Pokemon potentially being a Mew descendant. Sorry about that. This complicated DNA structure means Mew has the ability to learn every move, giving it the biggest pool of any Pokemon, and it can transform itself into almost any other Pokemon at will. Sometimes it sparks a lot of debate and speculation in the fandom about the relationship between Ditto and Mew. It's also been the subject of some of the most iconic Pokemon cards to date, like Bubble Mew and Ancient Mew, further cementing its legacy as an endearing, popular Pokemon. I think that's a decent argument. The writer here did make. I think this is a woman, if I recall correctly. I think she did make a good case here. What do you think
Wow.
about this argument?
Well, real quick, women are beating Japan. That's pretty crazy. Japan needs to lock in, dude. They Giga fell off. Um, yeah, I don't know. I really like Mew a lot actually. I think it's pretty cool. Even though he is
Oh,
like visually he's just like the simplest thing ever. But I still like him because it's like the first Pokemon, and he's like Mewtwo but without the two, and I like that. Um, he's also like the most. I probably like the most like. Oh, what's the word? Not like with the most mystique. Yeah, it is like Pokemon with
mysterious
the most mystique or yeah, mysterious to it.
legend. I would say. I feel like Mew was that Pokemon that when we were kids, and obviously we're playing like the original Red and Blue games, like everyone kind of heard whispers, "Oh, Mew was out there" and everything else. I remember Mew was given away uh, by the creator of Pokemon himself as a prize for Japanese kids back in the day. Um,
Yeah, there in America too. There was a few. What were those events called?
Distribution.
Distribution.
Yeah.
Yeah, distribution events.
Well, I remember this one though. It was pretty cool. So like kids in Japan sent in their red and greens, I think, into the mail, and they would
Oh,
get
and got a Mew back.
and got a
That's
Mew
pretty cool.
back. And unfortunately, uh, those original Mews are now gone because of battery death and everything. But I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm
Also,
sure there's at least like one of them out there because we do actually have some of the saves from the American distribution events.
I'm
So
talking
I'm
about the
sure.
Japanese one.
Yeah, but I'm not sure there's like one Japanese like save that got uploaded to the internet before it actually died somewhere.
Maybe. Did you ever see like the original sprite for Mew by any chance?
The like mutant alien disgusting one.
This
Yeah,
one,
there it is.
the fetus Mew, as I like to
Our
call
boy.
it.
That's an insult to fetuses.
This is Jimothy Mew right here.
That's Hiroshima Mew.
Yeah, this is. I know I'm not gonna make that joke. There, I had a really good one, but in my end, that would be very distasteful. I gotta stop myself.
Mew is pretty cool though because he does have 100 base stats across the board, which is like awesome.
Yeah, like early day competitive Mew was really good, but sadly Mew has kind of fallen off competitively.
Kind of like the Japanese.
I guess you could say that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he also can learn any TM and HM, so he's a good HM slave if you want to use him for whatever reason in that
Yeah, but
capacity.
that's such a waste. And I
Yeah,
totally
but it's
did
kind
that
of
as a
funny
kid.
because you can get up to 3 in the original games. So if you want, you could just like use one of them for that.
Yeah, there was like really weird methods of how you had to glitch the game to catch. There's so I don't know who figured out these glitches. By the way, you
I
know.
know I know like the teleportation glitch that's like the most common one now. It was like found like mid to late 2000s. That wasn't a 90s thing.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know who found the time to like test out all these glitches and who was data mining back in the '90s with their like 30 megabit hard drives and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
no idea.
but like I said, Mew has got like a lot of enduring legends around it. Obviously, a lot of people really loved Pokemon the first movie. That's for sure.
True. Yeah, I feel like Mew like gets heavy carried by that movie.
I think it does too. Well, obviously, the writer here, she brought up the fact that Ancient Mew Pokemon card, that was like the first big one.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And then on top of that too, there's just integral lore in Mew, giving birth to Mewtwo. Obviously, the whole Ditto is actually a failed Mew clone. Everything else, like the whole lore and fanfic around that. On top of that too, it's got a really good shiny blue. Blue is a really good color for
Yeah,
this one.
I do really like that shiny. How do you
So,
feel about like more of the like modern models for it being more pinkish than like this kind of white?
I kind of like it more, to be honest with you.
Really, I kind of fucking hate it.
Well, you know why? I think it comes like to me. It goes back to the whole thing. Like in the original lore, Mew, they say gives birth to Mewtwo and everything else. So I kind of always look at Mew as being more effeminate, I guess you could say. So when it's a little pinker, it kind of gives me more of that like feminine vibe to it.
Yeah, but I hate women, so I like it more when the Mew and Mewtwo look more similar than different.
Uh, I guess. I mean,
Just like color wise.
I don't know.
I also hate change. Keep that in mind.
Well, even when we talk about Mewtwo, well, like I'm pretty sure Mewtwo might be on one of these lists, but like,
Oh, if
uh,
it's not, then the Japanese are getting the third one.
but I guess like just to avoid talking about Mewtwo, just focusing more on Mew.
Yeah.
I don't know, like Mew looks more natural, I guess you could say. You know, it gives off that cat vibe. It gives off that like trickster psychic. You know, it looks strong and not like, but unassuming. You know what?
I
You
don't know if it
know,
looks strong, but it looks cool. Like it could do something.
like I said, it gives off the unassuming trickster vibe. Even in
Like
like,
Yoda.
yeah, there you go, like a Yoda vibe. That's a good one. That's actually a good analogy. I was gonna say, do you remember watching? Like, did you ever watch Digimon season 3? The like really dark one.
Bro, if I did, I was like 4, so I don't remember anything.
I don't know, like, but there's like another mega level Digimon called Marine Angemon that kind of looks like Mew, and a little bit was inspired by it because it's like very tiny, pink, and everything else like that. But it's like a mega level, so it's unassuming power, and that's kind of like the vibes I get from Mew. It's like it's unassuming power. I think somebody like brought it up where it's like it was like a famous meme of like Mew has like a yo-yo, and it's like I'm just walking randomly in woods, and this godlike being comes up. It's like, hey, check out my yo-yo. You know, it's like that's like Mew. It's always got this like weird nonchalant kind of personality it gives off.
Yeah.
I mean, it was also one of the iconic Pokemon for like the last level of Pokemon Snap too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I think I knew that. That sounds about right.
But
That's cool. And if I didn't know that, that's cool. No, I'm pretty sure I knew that.
I think everyone did that played Pokemon Snap on the N64. I feel like this Pokemon is kind of forgotten more nowadays and just kind of lives off of nostalgia. But
Those
that fuck,
darn kids.
but the Bubble Mew hype is real. I think like the Bubble Mew is like
What is
fucking.
that?
All right, here let me show you.
Also, this is number 8. Again, I don't know if I would put this higher or lower.
Yeah, so there's a in the Pokemon card game, which this card costs like $1,000. By the way, I'm just gonna brace you
Oh,
everyone for this
that's
right now.
epic.
So this is the Bubble Mew card.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's worth $1,000.
Yeah, so like right there, that's the price for it, $987. So it's been
Man,
going up.
nerds need to be nuked.
But
That is cool artwork though.
yeah, but it's very carefree. Like I said, even in its art cards, you know, Mew is like just very, you know, simplistic, fun, carefree, uh, nymph-like, I guess you could say. You know, and it kind of makes
Yeah.
sense. You know, it's like a cat. It looks like a cat. You know, it's hard to argue to say that it looks like anything else.
It
So
kind of looks like a British young lad to me.
a British young lad.
Yeah.
All right.
Who would be in the movie Train Spotting specifically?
What the fuck?
I don't know. Have you ever seen Train Spotting, Carl?
No, I don't even know that. I don't get that reference at all.
No, you go watch Train Spotting after this.
Who's in it?
What's his face? Obi-Wan.
Ewan McGregor,
Yeah.
or like the original one that was like a Jehovah's Witness and stuff.
He was a Jehovah's Witness?
I
Well,
think
that's
so.
another
Like the,
Star Wars L. Lord forgive him.
but yeah, Mew being number 8. Me
Yeah,
personally,
I was thinking
I
about it. Mew's gonna make my top 10. I don't know where I would put him though. I don't know if I would put him at 8.
me personally, no. I personally probably wouldn't put Mew myself on my top 10 list. But after reading this pitch, you know what? I can see it. How high? Um, I think eight's a good number, actually. I would say the argument here is pretty good. It is a very popular Pokemon. It does have a lot of nostalgia. It did have a lot of rumors made about it. So yeah, I would say definitely those. I could see it at number 8. Is there's it's Ando, you're not showing up on my chat for some reason here.
Endo, go away. We don't love you.
Yeah, Ando, you're not showing up. You just popped up over here. Sorry. I didn't know when you got here. I hope you're still here. I'm not trying to ignore you, buddy.
Well, no, he just got here.
Oh, I was gonna say he didn't show up on my chat. All right, so that's weird. I was very confused.
Wait, who's that Frank guy in chat? He looks kind of sexy.
I think he kind of looks like a twink. That's what my opinion is.
That's not true.
I don't know. I don't know him. Do you know him?
I do, and the answer's no.
Oh.
Nas's propaganda.
All right, let's go back to the Japanese. Oh, well, here, hold on. Do you have any more thoughts about Mew before we move
on? He's epic.
All right, so no more thoughts about Mew. All right, well, now we're going to go back.
Something terrible and disgusting, but I decided not to.
There you go. We're going back to the Japanese vote now with 2,828 votes, 28-28. Kind of like that one. We got Sylveon. And this one, I would say Sylveon is a top,
Chill, car.
Well, I was going to say a top evolution. Like, I know a lot of people really love Sylveon. But I don't.
Yeah.
We kind of put this out here. Is Sylveon better than Gengar? Umbreon?
No, Sylveon sucks, bro.
Is Sylveon better than Espeon?
Wait, yeah, hold on. You said it was top evolution. What is it above?
I would say Glaceon easily.
Okay, I agree with that.
Leafeon, I would say it's above Leafeon.
Maybe.
Flareon, I would say it's above Flareon.
No, I disagree.
No, I think you're high. I mean,
Flareon sucks as a Pokemon, but you gotta respect OGs.
I don't respect OGs. I don't have to. Flareon's not good.
No, you do.
It doesn't even look that good. It's just fluffy. Like, unless you're into that type of thing. I mean, if that's your kink, but I don't know.
Fire isn't fluffy, but okay.
Well, that's what it is. It's fluffy.
No.
All right, your top 3 evolutions.
Anyways.
Top 3 evolutions.
Actually, no. I would say the original 3 minus the fire one and put in the black one.
Umbreon?
No, the black one. You gotta call it the black one, Carl. Come
Blackie?
On. You're not allowed to actually say the names.
I don't know. I think...
Actually, I don't even know if that's true. Maybe I put the psychic one in there instead.
I think Espeon and Umbreon
probably
easy.
like most of them more than this one. This one sucks.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Sylveon. I'm not gonna lie.
This one's a woman's Pokemon, and we can't have that here.
Well, it was like the flagship fairy Pokemon, you know?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like that, I think they did a good job trying to make this a fucking industry plant by saying, "Oh, here's an evolution. Let's make it a fairy type."
It should exist. I think it existing is fine. But it kind of looks stupid.
I feel
like I say that about most Pokemon. It's kind of stupid.
I mean, it's a good fairy type representation of an evolution. I will say that.
But top 10? Hell no, right? Like, not even close.
Well, it's not even in the top. I mean,
Top 300, maybe.
I mean, it's a top 5 evolution out of all the evolutions, in my opinion.
That's crazy.
I I don't think it's better looking than Umbreon or Espeon or Jolteon or Vaporeon.
True. We agree there.
I think those four are vastly cooler looking designs, especially Vaporeon, which I don't know why people sexualize that one. That one's still
Yeah,
confusing.
I miss the origin of that
Yeah.
because it can
Well,
like breed or something. Can
I
they all
don't
breed?
know. I've never understood that one.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't
I
know
was
where
like,
they're getting this from.
I
Are
was
we just
like,
too old, Carl? Are we just old and don't get it?
well, no, that's a Gen 1 Pokemon, so I don't even think it's like we're old and we can't get it. It's just like, it's so weird to say, like, out of all of them, somebody was like, yo, bro, that,
No,
that,
I
that
think that
Vaporeon.
started from like those leaked Pokemon like files or whatever, though, right? I think.
I don't even know.
I could be wrong. I don't actually know.
I mean, I think it was like, it's like from the leaked Pokemon files. I remember like the meme was like Typhlosion was a pedophile. You know, like that was the one.
You're breaking the news to me now. What?
What, you never heard this one?
I knew there was something there. I didn't know what it was.
Oh,
Why? Okay, Carl. I know we were talking about the third one earlier. How about the fourth one? And I'm talking about bombs, not Reichs. Just to be clear.
okay. I know what you're saying. It took me a second here to get that joke.
You're like, wait, what?
It was like, wait, what? Oh wait,
I just
no.
want to be clear because people are gonna be like, wait, third
But
one.
like I
What?
said, so like I can't remember off the top of my head per se, but it's like Typhlosion would kidnap little girls and then force them to marry him or something. Was like the lore.
Why? Why?
I
Why?
I can't remember 100% off the top of my head, but like this was like one of the things that blew up the internet for a day. And Skyla, the gym leader, I think I can't remember which gen she's from. Gen 5? Yeah, Skyla from Gen 5 is canonically Latina. So there was like a bunch of memes about that running around too.
I mean, that's okay. But whoever wrote that other thing about Typhlosion, I like sees their PC.
Sees their PC.
There's something like you don't just write that randomly. That's weird.
I
Like who in their right mind goes like, "Oh, this would be like a cool like little lore thing." Like, no, right? Am I right?
so I think there
Don't defend it,
is
Kyle. Come on.
no hold on. I think what it is that they were trying to base it off a Japanese mythology or legend or something of like of that sort, but I'm not fully aware of it.
Okay, that makes it like 1% better.
I like a lot of Pokemon are obviously based off of yokai and stories like that too.
Yeah.
Um, and like they did talk, like they did make a whole big thing about Pokemon lore, where it's like, oh, you know, Pokemon and human, they used to live together and get married and stuff like that. Like they actually may make reference to that a couple times.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That is weird as well.
it is, yeah,
You think it's
obviously
like
it's
a
very weird.
non-sexual marriage though? Like they just do it for like the benefits?
Listen, I don't know.
I don't want to think about it.
All right, we're giving the people who make the like the Vaporeon artwork way too much like credibility here. So I don't want to give those people any outs because they're weird. But yeah, we just kind of went off the rails here talking about
Yeah, like would you
Sylveon.
marry your dog if it was like just for the
No,
benefits? No,
no, I
like just
don't.
for the benefits. You're not. It's like it's just your dog. Like you don't treat it
Is
any
this like that
differently.
fucking Adam Sandler movie you're pitching here, like Chuck and Larry? Is that what you're trying to
No,
say?
Adam Sandler is not nearly as
That's like
funny.
that's the concept for Chuck and Larry though. Is like Adam Sandler and oh fuck, the guy who was King and Queens. I forget his Kevin
Uh,
Kevin
Kevin something.
Kevin something.
My
Yeah,
eyes are getting weary.
yeah.
You didn't finish the song, Carl. You're killing me.
I forgot the second
Back's
part.
getting tight.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Sitting here in traffic.
First off, I
Oh,
didn't know you were like
freedom.
such a big King of Queens fan. By the way,
Bro, come on. Who
listen.
isn't?
I know you hate Young Sheldon for some reason because
I don't
you're
hate Young Sheldon.
yes you do.
I no, I don't hate it. That was the thing. People
No,
hate that show, and I've seen like clips of, like it's fine. It's like whatever. Everything but Sheldon is fine.
I know you hate. I know you hate Young Sheldon.
Wait, what does young Sheldon have to do with King of Queens?
Well, like you're just like you're a big fan. I thought like you were like a big fan of like shitty, network television program
That's again same question. What does that have to do with King of Queens?
because it's like one of those shitty network television
It's not,
programs, right?
no, take that back. It's not shitty. It's amazing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's
It's
not
like
that
one of the
great.
best ones.
No.
The blasphemy. Hold on, I need to call him back up. That's not going to answer.
Who's the backup that you're gonna ask?
It's the fourth nuke.
What's the fourth? Who's the fourth? Nos? Is that who it is?
Oh, I wish I had Nos's DMs.
No. All right. All right.
Anyway, yeah, we're distracted.
We're off track
Sylveon
here.
sucks. You know what? Let's just move on to the next Pokemon. We don't have anything to say about the stupid Pokemon. It sucks.
All right. I got nothing else to say. All right. Now we're gonna go back to Polygon here. So Polygon had Alola Raichu at number 8. I'm kind of concerned to hear what number 7 is. Lucky number 7, Polygon has Chandelure. Chandelure at number 7.
No.
Let's hear.
That's really all I have to say to this one. Is just no.
Let's hear Polygon's argument for it. Who doesn't love a goth chandelier? A lot of people. While many of the Pokemon inspired by real objects feel on the sillier side, Chandelure cultivates a more ominous energy, canonically consuming spirits and its flames. Consuming spirits with its flames and leaving them to wander the world forever. The Pokedex entry for its Mega Evolution in ZA also states that it draws in hatred and converts it into power, which is just too baller. I don't like that you said too baller at the end here, to be honest with you. That's trying too hard.
Okay, I think the fifth one should be Forever Wrote That Line.
Yeah. And we got Mr. Nerd Takes here saying, what up, buddy? I hope you're having a good one.
People don't say two baller. They would just say baller. There's not two.
Like, this feels like hello, fellow kids writing right here. Like this feels like this was written by, like, somebody who, like, had an idea what a Pokemon was, and then it's like, how do I spice this up to justify my paycheck?
You know, this is Grok-ified. they put they like wrote it normally, and they're like went to Grok.
I mean,
okay,
right here, this was
like
written by Grok. This was fucking written by Grok. I'm not gonna lie to you right here. This was totally written by Grok. That's why.
Wait! You're not even like hold on. Let me zoom in. Is that an M dash?
Yes, those are M dash.
Yeah, this is AI. It's AI, dude. Oh, unironically AI. Wait. I couldn't even write one paragraph.
Near the end of Persona 5 after playing too much of it today. Overall, really enjoying it. Oh, that's good. Make sure you got the good ending there, Ando. Give some more of your thoughts over here while I go grab a water about Chandelure.
It's like mildly kind of cool. Out of like the object Pokemons out of the object Pokemon, I think this one's like the least egregious one of the modern ones. I don't hate it. It looks fine, but I'm not putting it in the top 10. No way, no how. I don't remember how good it is for competitive. I think were they using in Gen 6 competitive kind of regularly? Maybe. I think I remember that correctly. Yeah, well, I mean, this one's like it's an object thing, but it doesn't just look like an object. Like
yes, we just in this comment here, Pokemon that are just regular objects always are the worst ones.
Yeah, but this I was saying like of those ones, this one is probably like the less egregious one.
This one I think is like I do agree the most aesthetically pleasing one.
Yeah. Like I can like accept this one. It's like okay, it's fine. They made it work. It's not just like an ice cream cone or whatever.
I do like that it's purple. It's got purple flames. I love it's shiny though.
But what's it shiny? Is it just blue?
No, actually, it's pretty cool.
Oh no, isn't it like yellow flame or orange flame?
Yeah, it's like an orange flame. But
yeah, that's pretty cool.
I forget to spell how to spell this Pokemon's name.
It's spelled Halure.
But yeah,
the Chandler Pokemon.
Let me bring it up here. But yeah, that's the shiny form like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to say, Nerd Takes. If you hate, basically regular everyday objects as Pokemon. Japanese mythology is going to bore you to hell because that's what yokai basically are. They're just neglected objects. But yeah, Shadow's Tap instead. But yeah,
Kind of like my electricity bill. Just kidding. I always pay that on time. Yeah, I mean, not putting it in my top 10, but maybe top 50.
uh, yeah, I could see. You know what? Not my top 10, but maybe it could also be my. You know what? It could be a top 5 ghost Pokemon for me. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree. I agree
You
with that.
know, I could see that because I do think it is a pretty cool design. I do like it shiny a lot. It is also in Pokken Tournament. It is a pretty popular Pokemon.
Do you
Um,
remember if this was regularly used in Gen 6's competitive or not?
I think it was when it was a limited Pokedex. I know I always use it on my Pokemon runs only because I really do like it. It's got good typing as well, Ghost and Fire. So it has a pretty good move pool as well to make it through games. I also think a lot of people love its pre-evolution lines too, like Litwick and I forget the middle one's name, but it's not important. But like I said, like we were talking about Tyranitar earlier, I think this Pokemon line also helps it be a relatively popular Pokemon too overall. Because I think
Yeah.
a lot of people love Litwick, especially women. Women love Litwick.
That name's so stupid.
Well, it's a little candle Pokemon, you know.
I mean, it makes sense, but there's this one clip that every time you say the name, it makes me think of it.
Uh, number 7 Pokemon of all time, though.
Yeah.
That's high.
What was number 8 again?
Alola Raichu.
I would put it above Alola Raichu. Or the other ones?
So I got the list right here. I've been typing them as we're going. So Polygon had Alola Raichu, Tyranitar, and Charizard.
Yeah, I'm not putting it above Tyranitar or Charizard. No.
I definitely not putting it above Charizard. I mean, maybe personally, if you had to say like, okay, favorite fire Pokemon, like that's a different conversation. Maybe, but I'm like, if we were talking about like mass appeal and like a definitive like top list, the way we think about the pros and cons for everyone, I'm not putting this above Charizard. I like it more than Charizard personally, but I am not putting this over Charizard.
Would you marry this one over Charizard though? Like if you had to pick either marrying Charizard or this one, would you marry this one instead?
I mean, I like goth women, so yeah, I would say.
I would marry the dragon.
I
Cause I
don't
feel
know.
like I can look at its face, I can tell like if it's sad. You know, like kind of like a dog, like you can just like look at it and understand like, oh, it's not feeling so well. This
Well,
thing is just like an object. I can't relate to this at all.
I don't know. Women are objects, though, right? Aren't they?
I mean, different kind. But yes.
All joking aside, though, it's just like I don't know.
What do you mean, Joe? What do
I
you mean
married
joking?
a little dragon. You know, every day I wake up and she's always pissed off. So there you go.
Is she listening? Is that why you say that?
I troll the shit out of my wife. I am like an overgrown child to her.
Heck yeah.
How much I annoy her. Um, I always ask her out of pocket statements. It's funny. I have nothing else to say. Chandelure, I like the design aesthetically. Would I put it in my top Pokemon of all time list? Maybe if it was Ghost type Pokemon, but overall of the over 1,000 Pokemon, I don't know. That's a good question. I'd have to think more of it. How about you? Any last thoughts before we move on?
I would dump water on it so it dies.
But it's already a ghost. That's another question. Do ghost
Double
Pokemon die?
dead. Yeah. I guess. Hold on 1 second. I guess according to like the original games, all ghost Pokemon are supposed to be dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know if that like extends to other ghost ones.
That's a curious question.
I hope not, so I can kill it.
All right, IGN.
It's gonna be a stinker.
All right, IGN's number 7 is Squirtle. Okay, just to recap here: Mew, Suicune, Garchomp, and now we're going to Squirtle. All right, let's see here. Our fearless sunglasses wearing leader of the Squirtle Squad was inevitably going to wind up on this list. I have no how to say this word. Definitely defiantly. There you go. Defiantly.
They just fucking misspelled. It's definitely. That they just like misspelled. There's no editor checking this. They just
Yeah.
fucked up.
I was like,
No, yeah, 'cause I just remembered I did read some of these beforehand a few months ago, and yeah, I did see some spelling mistakes.
yeah, this one like really fucked me up. I thought I was trying to say defiantly, but definitely
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Defiant. Okay, so I wasn't retarded. Thank you. Definitely walking the line between cutie pie and cool guy. You. This, like I said, this was written by a woman. You can tell. Squirtle is a favorite amongst the original starters for many fans, and poring over the hard data suggests it actually is the strongest choice. However, its place on this list is truly cemented by its anime legacy, having some of the best moments of the entire series. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I gotta agree, just because it had sunglasses that one time.
Like, it was cool for fucking like 2 episodes. Squirtle fucking sucked in the anime. What is it? What?
Yeah, but Carl, the sunglasses.
Big fucking deal. From its introduction in the Squirtle Squad to its heartwarming goodbye with Ash to the weird yet engaging plot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Team Go Getter out of the gate.
That's such a long fucking title.
Where a human boy is transformed into a Squirtle, this guy has brought viewers joys for years. No, I hard disagree with Squirtle being here at this.
Squirtle's better than Garchomp, Carl.
It's better than Mew and Suicune. And it's
yeah, nah, bro.
Dude, this is purely based off of nostalgia, and it's like that one episode of Squirtle.
Yeah,
that's it. Like, one fucking episode of the Pokemon anime.
Giga normie pick. I will give him credit though. At least the like actual person is writing this and not just Grok.
I can tell they use Grok to do definitely.
No, because they clearly typed it out themselves because they misspelled definitely.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I'll give.
So at least some of this is written by hand.
So this was written by.
Now they do lose points by not having an editor.
Man, Grok, make sure to mention Squirtle Squad from the one anime.
No, I think Squirtle Squad is normie enough for like anybody.
Is it real? Was the Squirtle Squad episode that fucking great to go like, bro, Squirtle's top 7 Pokemon of all time? Are you serious?
You know what, Carl? I don't remember watching that one as a kid.
I think everyone knows about it though.
Yeah, but I can't remember actually sitting down and watching that one as a young child. But I guess I can say that about most of the episodes.
I'm like I said, you're a little younger than me, you know. So
I'm significantly younger. I'm 12.
No, you're not. Shut up.
What if I was?
Then I wouldn't be associating with you. First off, all right? Let's just be honest here.
Well,
all right?
I got some bad news.
Oh, fuck you. No, it's like overall, but like yeah, when I was a young kid of like 6 or 7, I remember watching.
Do you say 6, 7, Carl? Shut up!
Don't you fucking start! Don't you fucking start!
Sorry,
but yeah, I remember watching as a kid, but I don't. Beyond that, just like, does anyone else remember fucking anything else about Squirtle in the anime? Like, I'm being legit here. Like, I'm asking a simple question. Does anybody else remember any other iconic moment of Squirtle from the anime?
I remember when he goes, "Waddle," and that's about it.
Squirtle, 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 Squirt. Like, that's it. Like, you know.
Remember when he said the N-word in that one episode?
That was a great one. And
it's kind of weird though, right?
Yeah, it was the episode when Squirtle is a big fan of like a white supremacist country singer, so he has to pretend.
No, you're just making stuff up.
I'm not making stuff up. That was
he just said the N-word. He wasn't a racist.
No, he was a. You're right. He wasn't like really a racist, you know, because he was just like writing to a fan. He had to pretend.
He didn't say in a racist context. It's fine. Yeah, but anyways, no, let's just skip to the next one because like it's Squirtle. No, like this shouldn't be on the list.
Squirtle, I don't know why. What the fuck?
I think if I'm remembering, I'm gonna spoil the list a little bit. I think Blastoise is like number 3 or something.
For
Maybe
which
not.
one?
Maybe I'm combining the list in my mind.
Well, that's the problem. Which one? Like,
Yeah,
which
I might
list
be
are we talking
misremembering.
about here? All right, we'll go back to the Japanese one real quick here. Number 6 is Tatsugiri, which is
No, that's
uh,
stupid. I know he's like good for competitive or whatever. No,
I don't hate Tatsugiri. You know,
he looks like
he's a sushi Pokemon.
those. What are those called?
He's a sushi. He literally is a sushi.
Neopets. He looks like a freaking Neopet.
You know what? Now that you say it, now I can't unsee it.
Doesn't he? He does though, right? Bring up the Neopets. You put him next to it, you cannot tell. He's not part of them.
Let me see here. Um,
At least this illustration of him does. I think the 3D model just looks like nothing.
I gotta find a better Neopet one because these ones don't look that good.
I remember I named one of my Neopets James. He was like one of those dog ones. And he was green.
This is a Guardian article, but yeah, there's Neopets over here.
Yeah, Neopets. Oh, he's not there though. James ain't there.
But yeah, going back to this guy, I like Tatsugiri, but I'm like, why the fuck is he like number 6?
Would you put him in your top 500?
That's a lot of Pokemon. I would say maybe.
Oof. The fact that it's a maybe.
Well, when you say like 500, we're going through like 499 Pokemon, and I don't even know if I could, think of a list that long without writing it out. And then I'm just like going to be probably racking my brain after 300.
I think the terrible Suicune one that we saw earlier might be better than this one. Just because there's something to it instead of just like I'm nothing.
I mean, I do think it's funny that the Japanese love sushi, and then they made one of their Pokemon into like a sushi Pokemon. I will give them that. But he's on the fucking list twice. Like, look at this.
No, it's different because that one's a different color.
It's a different color. That's what it is. Like, I feel like they were trolling hard in this Japanese list. All right, that's what I'm starting to feel like.
This is AFC's fault.
When Mountain Dew put out like Dub the Dew. Do you remember that competition?
What?
So Mountain Dew.
Oh, is that where they like named a flavor? Or
yeah, they had to come up with a name for like a new Mountain Dew one, and like they had to like admit defeat because it's like number 1 was like Hitler did nothing wrong. Was the flavor, and like Grandma's ashes and everything. Like they had to go with like the 7th place name, which was Pitch Black, by the way. So
Pitch Black? They couldn't have just made something up better than that?
That was 7th place.
What was 8th place?
I don't know. I just remember everything above that was vile and insane.
Yeah. Grandma's Ashes would have been a better name.
I think that would be a better energy drink name.
Actually, no. Nobody would buy that.
But yeah, like I said,
no one's buying a drink that says ashes on it, even if it wasn't Grandma's ashes.
Like I said, why is there 2 Tatsugiris on this list, man?
Because it's a different color. Do they do different things at least, or literally just it's just a different color?
It's just literally just a different color.
Well, that color is obviously better.
I don't know.
Obviously,
like I said, I feel like I don't know the whole breakdown of this list. I never translated it.
Wasn't this one just like people voted, so they're just like, oh, I like this one better?
Yeah, but like I said, it had to be just trolling. You know what I mean? It's just like there had to be some trolls.
No, the Japanese are not funny enough to troll.
I don't know.
I mean, just look at AC.
Yeah, but he's not Japanese.
I mean, he is in spirit.
No, that's different. We're all Japanese in spirit.
He has a Japanese passport. He's Japanese, damn it.
But still.
Actually, I don't even know if he does have a Japanese passport. That might not be true.
I don't know. That's his business. We shouldn't talk about his personal life.
His home address is...
No. No. I would have to fucking kill the stream if he actually said that.
I don't know it, so if it leaks, it's because it's you.
Fuck you. I'm not being responsible for that. You leave one of my best friends alone.
Carl's upset now because I said that, and now he feels like he's gonna accidentally say it.
I'm definitely not, but still. Yeah, Tatsugiri. I don't know why it's number 6.
Yeah, it should be
The
number one, honestly, if it's even gonna be on the list.
it should be number 0, just because it's better than number 1. The question is if
Oh yes.
Pikachu will be a top 3 on all these lists, or if they will
You know
try to
what?
be
I
unique.
I I think I remember on one of
Well,
them.
to answer your
He's
question,
not.
he's number 31 on this one.
That's weird. Listen, bro, the Japanese need a third one. What are they doing?
But yeah,
The mouse family's not better than Pikachu. What are we doing here? No.
Mousehold. I don't know. I think Mousehold's fun.
Mousehold is a cool name, but I kind of like Mouse Family Amon better.
All right, we're going to go to Polygon now because I have nothing else to say to that fucking crazy list. The Japanese, man, they're really bringing the heat with some fun picks.
I thought we sent AC over there to fix them. What has he been doing?
I don't know. Number 6 is Mimikyu, so
okay,
we got
a
second.
repeat.
We got a second, our first repeat actually.
Yeah. Same thing as we said before.
All right, let's hear Polygon's reasoning here, or let's hear Grok's reasoning. That's a better one. Oh, Mimikyu, our sweet Pikachu wannabe. By many measures, it is magnitudes more popular than the mascot it emulates. One recent survey indicate it was the single most beloved Pokemon among thousands of respondents. What? Oh, we got to click on this one here.
Hold on. Grok is literally just saying anything.
Mimikyu.
By many measures, its magnitude's more popular than the mascot it's emulating. No, it's not.
Well, it says, in response to one survey in particular.
Yeah, the Grok doesn't make it so. Go on.
Mimikyu, all you wanted to do was to make some friends. You made more than you could ever know.
So here's many measures. It says many measures, and then in this one survey.
Yeah, so here's what that one came from here. Someone actively tested the every Pokemon is someone's favorite theory, and this was like the shocking results over here. Mimikyu. So Mimikyu was the most popular one on this list.
Okay, so that's one measure. What's the second one to make at least 2?
This one list.
Yeah, exactly. Grox is making stuff up again.
I wish I would have known.
That is kind of surprising, though. Like, jokes aside, I would not think he would be number 1.
I don't know. Like, Greninja.
I wonder
Umbreon,
what the question was. I wonder if it was like just like directly like what's your favorite, or if they like prep them with other questions.
Well, I guess we can read this a little bit here too.
No, reading is gay.
If you're a Pokemon fan, Pokemon, they don't. A new design is still with over 1,000 Pokemon in compendium as of 2025. You got to do wonderfully if it's true. Interpret some bullshit. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's just Grok slop filler.
That's just some bullshit.
Well, there's a lot of Pokemon, and people seem to like them.
What's the deal with Pikachu? What's up with that?
What's the deal with Carl not liking King of Queens?
Because it's not good.
It is good.
Seinfeld is better than King of Queens. Everyone loves Raymond is better than King of Queens.
No, everybody loves Raymond is not better than King of Queens.
Everybody that loves Raymond is way better than King of Queens.
No.
Factually.
No. Yeah, the crossover episodes are cool, though.
Way better. Don't you remember the episode when the grandpa gives away condoms on Halloween and the hilarity that ensues on that one?
I actually don't remember that one, but that does sound funny.
Yeah, that one's pretty
They're both good shows, but no, it's not better.
I would say the only thing
I will say Seinfeld. I mean, Seinfeld is number 1, so.
Yeah. We've talked about Mimikyu. Number 6. Pretty high.
That seems too high. Like, more too high than before.
I mean, I would say it's kind of in that range, I would say. Mimikyu, I think, is sneaky popular, if you ask me.
But would you put it above Piccolo? I forget what the other ones were already.
All right, but if we're going about the Polygon list, Chandelure, Alola Raichu, Tyranitar, and Charizard.
Yeah, Charizard and Tyranitar, no. Like,
I would put it... I think 8 would be the lowest then if we go off of their list right now, in my opinion. Working in the framework of what we got so far for their top 10, Charizard and Tyranitar keep going up the list. Mimikyu would keep going down, but it pushes the people below it down further. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. Okay, let's go to IGN now.
It's
So,
gonna be something terrible.
what's their number 6?
We should have people guess in the chat. Oh,
Celebi.
too late.
Uh,
Uh,
I,
Mid as Helamon.
Celebi. I'm not really digging this list as much. It does feel like this person really likes the mythical Pokemon. So let's hear the reasons for it.
Wait, hold on. Above Mew? Hell no. Now I'm upset at this pick.
Well, it's above Squirtle too, so there you
That's okay.
go. Many players have always been fascinated by Celebi's rarity from its introduction in Gen 2. It's consistently been one of the trickiest Pokemon to acquire, often only available through events or trading. Its starring role was in Pokemon Forever, further catapulted it to stardom, introducing more time traveling lore as Guardian of the Forest because it can exist simultaneously throughout time. Celebi serves as a beacon of hope with its Alpha Sapphire Pokedex entry stating, "So long as Celebi appears, a bright and shining future awaits us." It also takes the cake from one of the most satisfying meta builds in history of Pokemon TCG Pocket, potentially landing dozens of hits on an opponent at a time. That deck sucked. I'm gonna
Kyle, can we
say
just
that
skip
right now.
these texts? I'm falling asleep while you read this. It's just Grok slop.
Well, look, I want to give them a chance to give their reasons at least.
No, there's no real reasons. They're just like, okay, they just picked it at whatever, like for whatever reason. It was like, okay, what do I write? Okay, it's just copy paste out of Grok.
All right, I'll cut you a deal. It's 10 o'clock. We've been doing this for 2 hours. I'll skip the text. All right.
Have we been doing this for 2 hours? Oh, we have. Yeah, we gotta skip the text. We gotta move this along.
All right. Well, we're at the
Okay,
top 6 right now. All right.
Celebi is
Celebi.
cool, but not cool enough. It's not cooler than Mew. It's kind of like a cringe little fairy. It's fine, but not better than Mew. Hell no. It does have that cool shrine in Crystal though, but that was only for the Japanese. Another thing that they stole from us. And by stole, I mean just didn't properly give us in the American version.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one.
I mean, there's really
Well,
not much to say about Celebi. It has a cool movie. I guess. Actually, is the Celebi movie cool? I don't remember it.
no, I would definitely
Yeah,
not say this.
Jirachi's definitely a better movie, right?
I
Or
think
is that
Jirachi's just a
worse?
better looking. Like I guess these fall into
Mm.
like the chibi nymph Pokemon category. To me.
Yeah, like the ones that you could like take a book and like smash it into their face and they would die instantly.
Yeah, but if you do that, like you'll be sent like 5,000 years into the future and die or something like that. I
Nah,
don't
that
know.
won't happen. It won't happen because I have my fingers crossed. Yeah, Celebi's. I don't know. I wouldn't put him on a
It's like
list.
the Onion Fairy Pokemon. I think that's what his name is.
Yeah, he kind of looks like he smells like onions.
I don't know.
Okay, maybe
He
not
looks
that.
like an alien bug. I don't
He
like
looks like
Celebi.
if I bite into his head, it would get like a nice juicy crunch.
Be a sweet onion.
I don't.
Ah,
I mean, he does look like an onion. I feel like he would taste more like celery, though.
I don't know.
Also, the
Celebi.
name Celebi is just celery, but a little different.
I don't like Celebi. Celebi is not even one of my favorite mythical Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie.
How about the
I'm.
name, though? Do you like the name?
It's easy to remember, but it's not fun to say.
It also sounds too much like Cerebri, which isn't anything.
Cerebral palsy. There you
I think that's where my brain was going, but
go.
I'm sorry.
All right, we're going back to the Japanese list here, and number 5 is Cerule Edge with 3,920
No, what? Okay, the
votes.
Japanese need a third and fourth one, dude. What is this list? I hate the double sword human.
I think this Pokemon's pretty cool looking aesthetically, though.
Look, okay, if I ignore that it's a Pokemon, it's like, okay. But since I don't ignore that it's a Pokemon, it's like, that is the worst thing ever. I really just don't like the modern humanoid looking ones.
I know they stir a deep
I
desire in you.
I will take Lucario over this one though. I will give him that.
Yeah, I don't even know what the criteria for all this is. If
It
someone
was just
like,
it was, I'm sure it was just the ones that they like
oh,
the
here it goes, the
most.
favorite Pokemon in 2022. There you go. That was the criteria of this one.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
So
Also, we just kind of spoiled the list, but the rest of the list it literally gets worse as we go along.
you know what? Let's just do this list right now
Yeah,
because
let's just bang and then bang the list
for
out.
so number 4 was Fue Coco.
Yeah, he's okay looking. I think he's all right. Doesn't deserve to be in a top 10 list. Like not even close. Maybe like I don't know, top 300 somewhere in there.
Yeah. So basically, the rest of this list is Fue Coco, Meowscarado, Cloudsire, and Tikatonk.
Mascarado is a stupid name because it's Spanish and it makes my brain itch.
Well,
No,
they're all
it's actually a pretty cool name, but it's too much like Spanish, so I just hear like normal words.
well. Paldea is based off of Spain. You know,
Yeah, I know.
so like
That's why I hate them. No, it's kidding. I love them. They won the World Cup, Carl. That's pretty cool. They beat Argentina and saved us.
I guess I don't really care about football.
Yeah, but you hate Argentinians, right?
I don't really care about
So
Argentinians. They never
yes.
did anything wrong to me.
Yes, they have. You just don't know about it.
No,
Yes.
I would say I have
Okay,
more.
we're getting distracted by their hatred for the world.
So Fue
Yeah,
Coco,
the cat,
Meowscarado.
green cat. I don't hate as much as the sword one, but it's another freaking humanoid looking weird thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a jester or a circus performer, or something like that. Some people say Zorro, which doesn't
I
make
don't
any
get
sense.
I don't get Zoro from that. Hold on, let me zoom in. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, no, I don't get Zoro from that. I do get Jester though.
Clotsire, which is the Paldean form of Quagsire, which
So
is
I don't hate this one, but I just would not have it at number 2. No way in hell.
and Tikatonk. That's the last one.
I hate this thing with every fiber of my being.
I gotta say, this one, like when you were talking
This is a
about Neopets,
Digimon. This is
I
just
was
a
gonna say this looks
Digimon.
like a Digimon more than a Pokemon after a
Yeah,
certain
it's
point
just
in
a
time.
Digimon, dude. Like, what are we doing?
I like I don't know. Like this one looks so basic too.
It is pretty basic.
Like these ones, at least I think they put effort into it. I don't know. Japan's trolling.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, and apparently they really fucking love Tikatonk over in Japan because this was
AC, what are you doing? You're
the
supposed to be
winner.
fixing them. Have 20 kids.
So
Dude,
that's
imagine if
that.
AC had 20 kids. That'd be insane.
I mean, you would have to sell everything.
You have to sell everything. Wait, can we go back to that list real quick? I just want to see like
close
the
it.
top 10 like all together to see
I,
which one we
I
think is
have
like
it.
the
I have it right
least.
here. I
Okay,
just
yeah, just saying real quick.
all right. So we had a tie at number 10 with Gardevoir and Mimikyu. Number 9 was Lucario. Number 8 was Slitherwing. 7 Sylveon. 6 Tatsuguri, specifically the orange one. Cerul's Edge. At number 5, Fuecoco at 4. Meowscarado at 3. Cloudsire at 2. And Tikatonk at number 1. That was
Which
the
one do you think is
Japanese.
like the least fitting one? Because I think number 1 is for me. Just that's mostly because
Tatsuguri.
at number 1.
I would say
Which one's that one
Tatsuguri,
again?
the
Oh, that's
sushi
the
Pokemon.
yeah, the Neo Geo. No, not Neo Geo. What am I
The
saying?
Neo
the
Geo. The N-Gage
Neopets.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I guess.
I can
No,
understand.
I think everything after 5 is like no, hard now. Yeah,
Uh,
Japanese are stupid.
yeah, Tatsuguri was the one that did not make any sense to me. Why that one
Hey,
was on
see,
there.
I'm just kidding when I say Japanese are stupid. They actually are really nice people.
Okay.
I wish most of us were like that.
All right, let's go through Polygon's rest over here.
Let's
So
go, Polygon.
Polygon's number
5.
5 was Heracross.
I respect it. I would
Yeah,
not
you know
expect
what?
Heracross to be here.
I like it.
I don't disagree. I don't think.
I like Heracross
This
a
is a
lot.
base take.
Him at number 5, I could live with him at number 5. Is he better than
Yeah.
Charizard, Tyranitar? Maybe
No.
not. Is he better than Mimikyu? In my opinion, I would say yes.
Yeah. Better
for
than
me
Mimikyu, better
personally.
than the other ones.
So I like this guy a lot. I mean,
Me
I,
likey.
I like to read these blurbs. They're very short. These ones are shorter than.
Yeah, those ones are fun.
All right, a heartfelt thank you to the boys from Legends EA. Please, for the love of God, who is writing these?
Boys, the boys with an
I'm
eye.
fucking getting more triggered at this shit than anything else. For finally
Nah,
getting.
that was based of them. I'm glad they did that.
Oh, fuck off. For finally we're getting Heracross the recognition it deserves with the Pokemon fandom. Fans have finally come to see this lovely little bug for what it truly is. A lean, mean fighting machine that can dish out attacks just as well as it can take them. Canonically, though, Heracross is also undeniably adorable. Sure, it can lift 500 times its own body weight, but it spends most of its time looking for sweet nectar and flirting with Pinsir.
Man, I'm also looking for that sweet nectar, if you know what I'm saying, Heracross. I can
Uh,
relate. I can relate.
it's not flirting with Pinsir. It fights Pinsir. It's like one episode of Pokemon that they reference there. That's very obscure that I know about this fucking thing for.
Yeah,
Uh,
that last part didn't even register. So I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was talking about nectar.
yeah. Heracross,
uh,
I
I,
like this guy. I always have him on my Gen 2 teams.
yeah,
One of Ash's more quirky Pokemon, so it does have some memorability. Underrated Pokemon. Very cool Mega Evolution.
yeah,
I like that he's based off of like a Hercules beetle, which is like one of the big things they used to do in Japan is the beetle fights.
true.
So,
The inhumane beetle fights.
so it's very lore accurate. I will say for a Japanese township, I would say based
Yeah,
off of like what started Pokemon. Um, the creator loved collecting bugs, so very fitting that one of a bug Pokemon would actually be pretty cool. Um, Overall, I
yeah,
think this is also one of the first bug Pokemon that's actually on the list, besides for Slitherwing.
true,
That actually makes sense. But also, ironically, another bug fighting type made the list as well.
true.
Hard to argue against Heracross. I think I could see it. Heracross, I think, might be a top 15 Pokemon for me of
Yeah,
all time.
he is pretty
But
cool. He retired Pinsir, and he's cool for doing that or something. I don't know.
all right.
I do have fond memories of the first Heracross I got because it took me hours to find him in those little trees in Gen 1 where you got a headbutt.
Yeah,
I had to look up how to like find them, and it's like different depending on your ID number and stuff.
I know. They made him fucking impossible to get in some
Yeah,
cases.
they did. I think they like overdid it a little bit.
But
But
when you got
like,
one, it was actually worth it.
yeah, I got a female one though, and I was like, whatever. Even though it has like lower stats than the male one, it's fine.
Nah, this is number
Gengar number
five.
5.
Gengar.
Okay.
Okay, this what actually fucking makes sense if you ask me. There, yeah.
Yeah, I can respect it. Gengar number 5 is okay. He's a cool
Gengar number
looking guy.
five. Gengar is like fucking easily a top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time for a lot of people. My wife's favorite
Yeah.
Pokemon is Gengar. Um,
Cool.
a lot of people love Gengar. There's so much merchandise of Gengar, so much lore around Gengar. Ash had a Gengar in the final season. He has a Mega
Epic.
Pokemon and a Gigantamax form as well. Uh,
Oh
we
yeah,
don't
that's
need.
true.
We don't actually need to read the reason for this one,
Yeah, no, this is just it's just nothing. It's just like
but
Gengar is a ghost and ghosts are dead, and that means that he's not alive.
yeah, it still ranks in the top 3 of the most popular Pokemon of all time. So yeah, um, yeah, I would say Gengar fits here. IGN,
Yeah.
this one's kind of hard to say. Like even IGN says it in a lot of surveys, it usually comes in top 3. So
Would you marry a Gengar?
I did marry a Gengar. It's my wife.
Ah, that's a smart answer. Or a bad one, I don't know. Well, you said it was her favorite Pokemon, so that's a smart answer.
Hmm. Number 4, Sprigatito.
No! Hard no. I don't know. No. No spaghetti titty cat on, no. What is this? Which one is this? Number 6, 7?
This is number 4.
Hell no. No. Get out of
Sprigatito.
here.
Before Sprigatito evolves into a humanoid and then a goth humanoid, it is quite possibly the most adorable starter Pokemon in history. Many starter Pokemon remain cool throughout the evolution chain, or at least on the bookends of the chain. Sprigatigo is proof that bigger isn't always better, and that when it comes to household pets with innocent eyes, they're at their best when they remain quadrupedal. Pom Bomb, take notice. This is even the best grass starter of all time.
Hell no to the no, no, no. You ever heard that
Uh,
song, Carl?
I think I have. Oh hell no!
Yeah,
Uh,
close enough. No, this is not deserved to be number 4.
Number
Get
4.
out of here. This is stupid. He looks fine, but number 4 of all time?
I don't even
It
think he
it,
would be
it
number
just
4 of all grass Pokemon starters
no,
of all
hell
time.
no. No.
All right, if I had to think about this, Rowlet would probably be number 2. Trico's
Oh,
number 1. Bulbasaur would
yeah.
be number 3.
Okay, I can respect it.
I'd say those are like the top 3 grass starters because I think that they're cool. After that, we got Turtwig would definitely be number 4.
Sure.
Snivy or Sprigatito. He would probably be top 5. Snivy or Sprigatito, I think, is the make or break one.
Yeah, I think they're kind of close. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it all depends on which evolution you like less. I think Chikorita just is default last place all the time. I'm sorry.
You know what? I like Chikorita more than this piece of shit.
I think a lot of people do like Chikorita, but they don't want to admit they like Chikorita.
I'm sorry for being so passive aggressive. Not even passive aggressive. I'm sorry for being so aggressive towards what you said.
You're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, Spaghetti Titty is not a good Pokemon, man.
Sprigatito, nah, I don't like this one too much. No. Let's see what IGN's got. Show us what Ray McClay, number 4.
This list is all over the place.
This list is
But
really
this makes sense. I like this one.
Rayquaza at number 4. I think it's just a little too low. I think Ray is definitely better than pretty much everyone else on this list, in my opinion, so far. What do you think? So, Garchomp, Suicune, Mew, Squirtle, Celebi, Gengar, and then Ray McClay. So, do you think Ray is better than all those Pokemon?
I think so. Hold on, Garchomp, Suicune, Mew, what?
Garchomp, Suicune, Mew, Squirtle, Celebi, Gengar.
Yeah. I think I like Mew more. But I don't have a problem with it being above it. So yeah. I think like in comparison to the rest of the list, this is fine.
Yeah, I think Rayquaza is like you even said like he's probably one of the rare exceptions for legendaries that you like outside Gen 1.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the Aztec. What's his face?
Quetzalcoatl. Yeah.
Yeah, he's epic.
He's got a really cool Mega Evolution, awesome shiny, pure black. You know, black is always cool no matter what you say.
Shout out AJ.
No.
What do you mean no?
He's in a lot of lore, a lot of side quests. Got a really cool battle against Deoxys as well. Kind of like one of the Omega legendaries, I would say, out there because he's very pivotable. Pivot. I'm fucking up that though. Important.
What word are you trying to say though? I can't think of it either.
Pivotal.
Yeah,
pivotal.
We figured it out, fam.
I was like really struggling with that one for some reason. It's late. It's getting late by me. But yeah, pretty cool Pokemon for sure.
I agree.
I agree with it at number 4.
I wouldn't put it. Maybe I would put it in my top 10. I don't think I would think of it immediately. I think I would think of other Pokemon first, but it is epic and cool.
Oh, Rayquaza is definitely, I think, one of my top
I also
Pokemon
like how it looks like a giant black cock, like you said earlier.
I did not say that, but
well, I mean, you didn't say it with your words, but
no, I didn't even say it.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the drastic difference between this number 4 and the other one?
Yeah.
You got the coolest legendary, one of the coolest legendary, and then Titty Cat. Hell no.
Right.
Hell no.
Okay, so number 3. What do we think number 3 is going to be? I don't actually know.
Pikachu. I'm going to say Pikachu.
Ooh, Pikachu. Snorlax!
Close enough.
I Yeah, I can see Snorlax in a top 10.
This is definitely Gen 2 coded.
Gen 1, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, but he's useful in Gen 2.
No, what? Snorlax is one of the best Pokemon Gen 1 too.
No, but in Gen 2, he's not one of the best. He is the best in Gen 2.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Let's go here. Snorlax poses a major roadblock in red and blue. Too big to get around, too sleepy to move. If you want to get technical about it, Snorlax turned Pokemon into something of a Metroidvania years before the term attained popularity. I gotta ask Neil about
I'm
that
gonna bully Grok for this. Shut up! You're just making shit up, Grok.
And all because a giant bear wanted to take a nap. Small wonder that when the Pokemon Sleep app rolled around some 25 years later, Snorlax was the mascot. Snorlax, I would say, is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I would say as well for me. One thing I loved about Snorlax as a kid was the Messino glitch in Pokemon Red and Blue. You were able to encounter a wild Snorlax just like chilling on Cinnabar Island. And I remember as a kid, I kept doing the infinite rare candy glitch until I could not level up my Snorlax anymore, which I found out you could max out a Snorlax at level 300 and it just becomes 2 health bars after a certain point in time.
Hell yeah.
How about you? Snorlax at number 3? I think that's high.
Yeah.
I think this is like the spot I would finally settle on Charizard.
It is
Charizard
better than Spaghetti Titty, though.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if it should only be one spot higher than Spaghetti Titty.
I don't know either. This one's okay.
This list is so weird.
Well, we got all the lists. I've been writing them down. They're all are pretty fucking weird. All right, let's go back to IGN. IGN's number 3. What do you think number 3 will be?
Pikachu.
All right, you're just gonna keep saying Pikachu.
I'm pretty sure he's in one of these lists. That's why. If I
Right,
say it, I'll be right.
Mewtwo.
Okay, I can dig it.
Mewtwo at number 3. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. Very fan favorite. Been in everything. The fourth Pokemon actually to be in a Smash Brothers game.
And it's the first one that Carl said he would want to smash publicly.
No, it definitely was not.
Oh, there was a different one before this one?
Shut up.
Yeah, Mewtwo is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon as a kid, just because he's like the strongest one, and that's cool when you're a kid.
Yeah, Gen 1 broken, original Uber of all time.
I don't hate that he's like standing on 2 legs and he's kind of human-like, because he's like not human-like enough for me to hate it.
Yeah, the only other Pokemon too to get the X and Y Mega Stone treatment too. Don't forget about that.
True, that is true. Those ones look terrible, but it's still cool that they did it.
I actually liked Mewtwo Y.
That's the alien brain, right?
He looked like a hybrid between Mew and Mew. He kind of like reminded me of.
He looked like the original Mew that we saw earlier.
He kind of looked like Frieza. He kind of reminded me of Frieza a little bit. Like Mewtwo X reminded me of like a mid-form Frieza, and then Mewtwo Y was like final form Frieza. Just my
Mewtwo X is gay.
But
I don't know. I don't really like either of them. But I do think Y is better.
Yeah, I think Mewtwo fits perfectly here.
Yep.
Would he be in a top 5? I would probably have him in my top 10 for popular. But maybe top 5 legendaries. That could be another list for another day.
I think I would have him exactly at number 3.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right, what do you think number 2 is?
Psyduck.
Yes,
I think it's Psyduck.
Let's scroll a little down. Why?
I guessed it.
Psyduck. What?
Dude, I think I'm Psyduck because I just guessed it.
Yeah, I scrolled down one too far.
No.
Oh, why are we talking Psyduck at number 2 here?
Yeah, I like Psyduck, but I don't like Psyduck this much.
Here, read this blurb real quick.
I can't read. We agreed not to read them anymore.
No, we said we could read these ones.
No, this is gay. I'm not reading.
Oh, come on. All right, fine. I'll read it real quick. Psyduck, our beloved migraine suffering, chronically stressed out, and always appearing to be in some state of confusion, it's perhaps the most relatable Pokemon and one that many players are hesitant to evolve, as Psyduck is vastly superior to Golduck, who you may not note isn't even on this list. It doesn't even understand its own power, as it can never remember harnessing its psychic abilities afterwards, making Psyduck almost a sort of tragic figure wrapped in the genius of a silly little guy.
They're just saying anything. What was no? Shut up! It's a duck that has a headache. It's not that deep.
Um.
I like Misty Psyduck and others.
So here's the thing.
AC, are you listening to this right now?
I think Psyduck, you can make an argument, could be a top 10 Pokemon in terms of fan favorites.
Sure, but he would have to be like lower half, right? Lower 10, lower
Yeah.
5. Sorry.
Like bottom 10,
Yeah.
I would say. Number 2, I think that's a little too high.
Yeah, I forgot he's number 2. Hell no. No. No, he should be number 2. I didn't like him, though. He's a cute little guy.
Yeah. Let's ask the woman.
I didn't appreciate the Golduck hatred, though.
I'm smiling at me.
Yeah, Sandra, would you put Psyduck as your number 2 favorite Pokemon of all time?
No.
So, like, even the woman says no.
I like
Ask her about what you were going to ask her earlier.
Oh, what was it? Do you remember that question I was going to ask her?
It was one of the cute Pokemon. Scroll up and maybe we'll remember.
Was it...
Yeah,
Oh, it was a Lola Raichu. Sandra,
Okay.
you being a woman with ovaries and a vagina, would you say a Lola Raichu would be one of your top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time? In terms of cute Pokemon.
It's cute, but no.
No?
Yeah.
No, you can leave that and just... Thank you.
Yo, your wife is based. You did a good job.
Thank you, babe. You have answered your question.
He has decided you're the safe parent.
Yes, I will take care of the dog right now. But yeah,
Based wife.
Psyduck is funny. Like I said, I think you and I can agree that Psyduck would probably be a top 10 Pokemon in terms of fan favorites.
I think we can both agree that we would indeed marry this Pokemon publicly, right, Carl?
No. Stop trying to get me to say that. It stopped being funny after the 13th attempt. Come on.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's just like, let's move on from that.
You love it. You know you would. You put a ring on it.
No. IGN's number 2. What do you think it's going to be?
Pikachu.
All right, I'm going to go with Pikachu.
Yeah, I knew it.
You finally got one.
Yeah. I got 2. I got Psyduck earlier.
That doesn't count.
Totally count.
I made a mistake.
Yeah, Pikachu number 2, it makes sense. I don't even think we really need to even say anything. Cause
no, mascot of the series.
Yeah.
Original
I'm
Pokemon.
surprised it's not number 1.
Yeah.
I think I won't spoil it. I think I remember which one's number 1 for this one.
Yeah. This one tracks. It's pretty easy. Same
Raichu
voice actors forever. Yeah, that's true. Had a whole Pokemon game dedicated to it. Big part of the anime. All sorts of marketing. If
Committed tax fraud. That's a detail that people forget.
No, that's Turnip Boy. I know it's easy to get them confused, but no, Turnip Boy committed tax fraud. Did you know that the Pokemon Center also has like male and female Pikachu plushies, depending on which Pokemon Center you go to, with different variants?
They don't both have both? They don't have both of them?
No, they. So if you go to like, I don't know if they have one there, but like, say you go to Fukuoka, like they have like specialty themed male and female Pikachus dedicated to be part of the Fukuoka region.
Versus, okay, I get you.
Whereas if you went to like Tokyo or,
I thought you were saying that like some of them only had male and some of them only had female.
No. Just for clarification, no. It's like they have specially dressed male and female Pikachus.
You know, I think I did
represent this garb.
Remember seeing that actually. Now that you mention it,
yeah,
that is pretty cool. We should go to all of them and collect all of them.
I'll let you know if it's feasibly possible. We're going next year.
I'm not going. I'm letting you know right now. I'm talking out my ass. I ain't going nowhere.
I say I will do it on your honor.
Yeah,
You know,
it'll be my official representative unless you do something stupid. Then
nah,
AC will be my official representative
nah,
to the Japanese
I
as a whole.
definitely won't do that. All right, number one. What do you think number one's going to be on this one?
I can't remember which ones were already here.
So for Polygon recap quickly: Charizard, Tyranitar, Alola Raichu, Chandelure, Mimikyu, Heracross, Sprigatito, Snorlax, Psyduck. Obviously.
I'm gonna go with Bulbasaur.
You would be wrong because I know right away Bulbasaur was, on. No, actually, Bulbasaur was on the other list, so I take that back. You might not be wrong. Number 11 was Porygon. That was weird. All right, what was number one? You said Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, but I don't know which one.
Watch it be Ditto.
And number one is Mewtwo.
Damn it! Though I 100% agree. I think I would also put Mewtwo as a number one, depending on like the day of the week.
Pretty straightforward list. We've already talked about Mewtwo.
Pretty naughty. I think
what
this
do you think?
Bulbasaur actually.
No, this one I believe Bulbasaur was like number 30 if I recall correctly.
You said that last time.
No, like I said, that's why I think it was this one. Yeah, see, Bulbasaur 30.
Damn it! Which one was? What list did you send me previously?
I don't know. Oh, you got your Mexican Pokemon.
No,
on here,
no. This is Charizard. This one's Charizard.
Oh, this one's Charizard. You think?
I think so. It wasn't in the top 10 before this.
Psyduck made this list. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's find out. Number one Pokemon is Charizard. You're spot on. Right on with this one. All right. Pretty cool. Well, since we're kind of on here, let's look at some honorable mentions for this one too. So
honorable mentions. Ditto.
Ho is number 12.
I like Ho-Oh, though I never say Ho-Oh because that's stupid. Just say Ho-Ho.
Psyduck made this list. Gardevoir, Greninja, Tyranitar.
You know what? I don't hate Greninja. He's cool.
Gyarados. I'm surprised Gyarados wasn't higher.
Skullkraken is cool, yeah. Absol is overrated as hell.
Dialga, Mimikyu making this list. Mimikyu and Psyduck kind of proving that point that it's not too far off to have them on here. Lucario, Eevee, Flygon, Piplup, Ditto.
Hold on. Back it up. Why I can appreciate a good meme. Ditto should not be this high.
I think Pokopia kind of helped increase Ditto's popularity recently.
This is cat. Get out of here. What is he above? Let's see. Fuck that bird. That's okay. Nah. We're not putting Ditto. No! Wait! We're not. Metagross worse than Ditto? No, bro. What are we doing?
I'm surprised Alucha is this high up on this list.
Carl, why are you fazed by Ditto being better than Metagross?
I'm not fazed by anything anymore. Did you not see some of these Pokemon on these lists?
Bro.
Alrighty. I think that'll be a good way to
you gotta ask Grok for their list.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I saved the stream, guys. Carl's gotta end it. It was about to be the worst stream in history. But now it's gonna be the best one.
Alright.
AC, you're from the past or from the future. Are you listening? He won't be able to answer until it's the future. I'm from the past.
Alright. What is your top 10 Pokemon of all time?
Did you tell it to include one Digimon?
No, I did not. We're going to just going on here.
Number one, Gengar.
Number one, Gengar.
It's also doing it in reverse order. Grok sucks.
Yeah. Number 2, Charizard.
Okay. Ban your list so far.
Tyranitar, Rayquaza, Lucario, Greninja, Mewtwo, Snorlax.
Okay.
Dragapult.
Okay, one curveball, but it's okay.
It's pretty chalky. I would say with
Tell
consensus here.
tell it that it's better than Polygon's list. Do it. Sometimes we'll be like, oh, thank you.
Yours is better than Polygon's. See if it understands that one.
It does. It will. I think it's taking quite a while actually. Wait, no, it might just be looking for one of Polygon's list. Yeah, because sometimes it'll respond and be like, "Oh, thanks, man."
I always say thank you when it does a good job.
Grog, Grog, you're throwing the stream.
But let's go over this real quick here. Charizard was on all the lists in varying degrees, ironically enough. So Grok had
it wasn't on the Japanese one because they're stupid.
It was in the very late numbers, but it wasn't in their top 10. You're right.
Yeah,
but
we should bomb them.
But Charizard was number 1 on IGN. It was number 10 on Polygon, and it's number 2 with Grok.
W Grok.
So that's interesting. Gengar being number 1. Gengar only showed up on one top list here in the top 5, and that was IGN.
WIGN.
So that was interesting.
Yeah, I am surprised it's number 1 though.
I can see it. It's in the top 3 according to a lot of census. So Grok probably just saw that and went with it.
Yeah, it probably just scrambled them a little bit.
Umbreon at number 3. This was actually the only time Umbreon showed up on a list.
Umbreon's cool. High. I like its Japanese name.
Blackie is a great name. Tyranitar showed up on one other list, and that was
Polygon.
Yeah, it rated higher than Polygon. Rayquaza, number 5, actually was just one spot lower than IGN.
I don't know if I would put Rayquaza under Tyranitar though.
I agree. Lucario actually was on the Japanese list at number 9. So
they're 100th L this evening.
Greninja, this is the first time Greninja actually made the top 10. Mewtwo and Snorlax, we can put them both here. Mewtwo and Snorlax were on the IGN list and both the Polygon list.
Snorlax. You think Mewtwo would read our minds and then kill us?
Yes. And then Dragon Ball. That one was on neither list.
That's the only curveball. I was not expecting that based on the rest of this list.
Yeah, so let me just kind of put this in here again for posterity. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Did it respond to us here? Haha, appreciate that. Polygon's 100 best list, the one from earlier this year, is pure staff chaos energy. Oh my god.
See? I told you. It is
hold on. Putting Psyduck at number 2 and a brand new starter that high is peak. We voted with our hearts and also our meme account energy. What the fuck? I respect the commitment to cuteness and chaos, but yeah, my list stays locked on pure cool factor design, and I'd actually want this thing on my team forever vibes. Gengar clearing Psyduck for the top spot feels correct. Glad we're on the same page.
W us.
W Grok, I guess, for the most bro response ever.
It's yeah, they suck, don't they?
All right, let's ask him. How about your list against IGN's list? All right, let's wait for Grok's response here to this one. I kind of like this one.
It's sad we can't ask about the Japanese list.
Yeah, because that one's a tough one. Because
then he would initiate the nuking sequence.
He just deploy Skynet, the Terminators come out, and everything else. It's a scene from Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Skynet bad Japanese list.
IGN recent top 30 list. All right, pretty cool. Side by side with mine, Gengar, Charizard. Oh, this is pretty cool. I like this.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little fancy with it.
Quick take: we overlap on 4 big ones: Charizard, Gengar, Rayquaza, and Mewtwo. That's solid common ground. We diverge. Where we would diverge. IGN goes hard. Excuse me. IGN goes hard on pure nostalgia and mascot energy. Pikachu at 2, Squirtle at 7, Mew and Celebi high up. My prioritize sleek, cool, edgy design, and I want this on my team. Yeah, we already read that.
Based.
Both lists love the fire-breathing lizard and the mischievous goat, which feels right. IGN is more franchise icon and childhood feels. Mine is more badass aesthetics and personality. Which ranking do you vibe with more, or do you have a hybrid top 10 cooking?
Tell him I want to marry him publicly.
Maybe
not.
Both are good.
Both are epic.
All right, cool. All right, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Really, the only disappointing were the Japanese, which I was not expecting. I was expecting them to have a better list than IGN.
Okay, so we're gonna not put Grok in this one, but okay. Which one did you like out of all of them? Which one did you think ranked closer to what you would be? The Japanese one, the IGN one, or the Polygon one?
Definitely the Japanese one, Carl, because I've been saying how epic it is all night. So one of them had Mewtwo at number 1, and the other one had Charizard at number 1, right?
Polygon had Mewtwo at 1. IGN had Charizard.
Okay.
Both of them had Mewtwo and Charizard on their list.
Yeah.
Polygon had Charizard at 10. IGN had Charizard at 1.
Hold on. This will be faster. Which one had the spaghetti titty cat on there?
Oh, Polygon.
Okay, so IGN.
IGN wins. Congratulations, IGN. So just to recap, IGN's top 10 was number 10, Garchomp, number 9, Suicune, number 8, Mew, number 7, Squirtle, number 6, Celebi, number 5, Gengar, number 4, Rayquaza, number 3, Mewtwo, number 2, Pikachu, and number 1, Charizard.
Yeah, it's a pretty good list. I mean, there's just a few that's kind of like, what?
Yeah, I would say if you got rid of Squirtle and Celebi,
yeah, basically,
I would think I would,
and replaced it with Vaporeon because Carl really likes them for some reason. I don't know why.
That's cool. It's water type, and it looks like a lizard. That's another thing too. It's got that lizard vibe to it.
I've never gotten lizard out of Vaporeon.
I gotten lizard creature, when dog's being weird, I gotta look scared him. All right, so which Pokemon, I guess we'll go with this list, would you replace Garchomp at number 10?
No, we can't. I can't go from number 10 to number 1. I need to go the other way around.
You gotta go from number 1 to number 10.
Yeah.
Would
I
you
need to know the criteria. Just my favorite, or what I think is the best.
It's would you change any Pokemon on these lists personally? It doesn't matter if it was a ranking, but which ones would you remove and who would you put
let's do this instead. Let's rearrange the Pokemon from the list itself, because if you open up the door just to any, then it's gonna get too messy.
Well, let me make it simple for you. So, of these 10 Pokemon, which ones would you get rid of first? Garchomp, Suicune, Mew, Squirtle, Celebi, Gengar, Rayquaza, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Charizard. Which one would you get rid of any of them?
Squirtle and Celebi.
So Squirtle and Celebi. All right. So you got rid of Squirtle and Celebi. Who would you replace them with from there?
Hitmonlee and Geodude.
Are you serious?
No, I don't know, dude. There's way too many Pokemon to pick.
Come on.
Let me look at a list. All right,
I'll give you a second to look at the list.
Yeah, I need to visualize these motherfuckers. Okay, who do I think is better than Celebi? That's a blurry ass list. Come on, phone, lock in. Okay. Well, obviously, I mean, Blastoised's obviously better than Squirtle, so I think that would be just not to change it too much.
So you just evolve Squirtle to its end phase. Okay.
And then I mean, I would put Alakazam over Selby any day of the week. So
Okay.
yeah.
So would you keep Blastoise at 7 and Alakazam at 6?
I mean, I would put Alakazam like in the top 3.
Over Mewtwo, Pikachu, and Charizard?
Yeah, I would replace Pikachu with that.
All right, so Alakazam would be your number 2.
Yeah.
And then you would just put Pikachu at 6?
I would replace Pikachu with Raichu.
Okay. So Raichu at 6 then?
Sure. That
All right,
sounds
we'll
about
go
right.
with that. All right, so then your list would be Blastoise at 7, Raichu at 6, and Alakazam at 2?
Yep.
All right. Not terrible. Not terrible. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, that should just wrap it up then for us. Then that was fun. I enjoyed that. Thank
Yeah,
you for
I like
coming
the
on
part
there,
where we
Frank.
made fun of AC.
Mr. Frank, what do you have coming up?
I'm making a big God of War video about the worst God of War game.
Oh yeah, which one's that? Ascension.
That's Chains of Olympus.
Ooh, a lot of people like that one.
Actually, you know what? Let me take that back. I don't know if Ascension is worse or not because I haven't actually played it. So I'm just going off what other people say when I say it's the worst. But so far, I do agree it is the worst one that I played and completed.
Okay. All right, and do you have a time frame on when people can go check that out?
I was gonna say whenever I finish it. I think like by September it'll be done.
Okay. But in the meantime, if you want, go link to the description to his link is in the description to his channel. Just click on his name, go there, go watch his videos. He has some really good ones. His Star Fox video that he did was really good. His Punisher video was pretty funny. And overall, he just makes some fun content. Go give this guy some support and love, and let's just do it if you're out there. If you want to go and have someone who talks about video
do it
games.
in public. No, one thing I just remembered. If the Sparking Zero DLC comes out and it's less than $40, then I'm putting the God of War video on pause and making a video about the DLC.
And also just check out his other Sparking video, right?
Yeah, my Sparking Zero review when it first came out. It's an hour long. It's outdated because the game has changed so much, but it's a cool little time capsule of what the game used to be.
Yeah, so go click his channel, and like I said, link to his channels in the description of this video. So go give him a follow and go check out those videos. As for
we might do it in public.
Yeah, you might do it in public. There you go. As for me, we have nothing else scheduled for this weekend. We're just going to have a very good time, and we'll be back next week, everyone. Still working on figuring out what we're going to do. But everyone, thank you for stopping by. Have yourself a good weekend, and we'll see you all next week.